Provenza could do some running.
Yeah.
Another key for Bluffton, they have a left tackle. Dude is ginormous.
Yeah. Like 330.
He is.
Maybe.
Yeah, Marcus Finley,
Yeah,
6'3", 330.
Yeah.
And of Indianapolis, he's a two-time All-Conference left tackle. He looks like he should be playing Division I ball.
Yeah. What number is he?
56, I think.
56,
Yeah.
okay.
But
is he? And he's left tackle. Or?
Left tackle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's going against either Canonico or Isaiah Mann.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd like to think it'd probably be Mann.
Yeah.
But.
Yeah. I don't know who plays on the left.
But obviously.
What do you guys need in terms of printouts? Or are you all set?
Where you stand? Are you okay? I got all my stuff right here.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have my laptop.
Perfect.
I wrote some stuff up on.
Good. Matt Nardo.
Yeah, Nardo.
Matt Nardo.
Yep. Hey Marty, where we stand on the internet?
We're good now.
We're good now?
Yeah. You got Wi-Fi going?
Yeah, I'm good on this.
Yeah.
What do you need?
Hey, you good?
Oh, I'm set.
Man.
You need anything, Teddy? Yeah. A
Yeah.
blast freezer maybe?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm too fat for this, Marty. You know that. God.
So 20 to 0.
Drinks down there if you need them.
Thank you.
Or just yell at us.
I got water.
Thank you. Good
Yeah.
deal.
The last time it was 20 to nothing.
And that was in 2012?
Yep.
Okay, perfect.
September 1st.
That'll be perfect for me to kick it to you. Be like, what are some, the last time these two teams played?
Yeah.
And who won?
Bluffton.
Bluffton.
It was at Bluffton though.
Okay.
And yeah, they won.
So there was no home and away where we played there 1 year and then next, or maybe it was 11 here and 12 there. Okay, that would make sense.
Yeah, totally.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
That and then Blake Ryan. So Kenyon Stoner.
Kenyon Stoner is technically listed as the backup, but that could be something we talk about.
Yeah.
Where Malik Tucker is listed as the starter on the depth chart, but Kenyon Stoner got the bulk of the carries last year.
Yeah, he got 104 carries, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, King and Tucker didn't score; they just had some carries.
And from what I gather, King is no longer on the roster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. He might be out here or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's classes?
It's good. Definitely, getting busy.
Mm-hmm.
Seniors, got to start thinking about beyond Kenyon at this point.
Right.
She's definitely odd.
Yeah.
But
it's a different feeling.
Yeah. But it's definitely nice to be like, have football games and parties and life is normal. So that's good that stuff is feeling back to normal.
Now, what is your major again? Okay.
American Studies.
American Studies.
Yeah.
Okay.
So but I don't know. This summer I was had an internship. I was working for Marquee Sports Network in Chicago.
Yeah.
Doing social media for them with the Cubs. So I was in the sky.
Really?
Yeah. So it was really fun. Yeah.
Dang, man.
Yeah. So
is there maybe chance?
I don't. It was like an internship, and I'm actually still doing it. I'm doing it until the end of the season. But
okay.
I think the people there are just very qualified and know everything about Adobe Premiere and Photoshop and all that there's to know, and they cool to be able to learn from them, but like that's hopefully
Down the
yeah,
line. Yeah, I get you.
like that'd be cool. But
Well, good for you, man. That's
yeah,
incredible.
yeah. So I don't know, but I'd like to go back to Chicago. I think
Yeah.
I just like it there. Got family out here. So yeah. How about yourself? What'd you get up to this summer?
Yeah.
Are you still working at
So yeah, I'm still at the manufacturing company.
Yeah.
I'm still their senior communication specialist and still really enjoying it.
That's awesome.
Yeah, my wife and I celebrated 2 years this summer.
Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. We went to St. Louis for our anniversary. Or no, not really for our anniversary, more for like summer vacation.
Yeah.
But
St. Louis is an awesome town.
we love St. Louis.
I love it. You got catch a game at Busch
We
Stadium.
did.
So good.
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm a Cubs fan, but like it's just a baseball town. Man.
That place
it's
is a
baseball
cathedral,
town.
dude, man. I mean, we got
It really is.
so what we normally pay for like those same tickets when we go to Cleveland.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like $40 a piece,
Yeah.
$45 a piece, cheap.
Yeah.
Literally through the Cardinals,
Yeah.
those same seats were $16 a pop. Yeah, and we went on a Monday night,
That's
and there
awesome.
were 33,000 people there, and it was like, this is what I'm talking about. It was
It's
just
awesome.
I got to see Wainwright pitch.
Oh.
I got to see Pujols pitch
No
hit.
way.
Like,
Oh, it was that. Wait, was it just last week?
no, this was back in
okay,
July.
okay.
But like he struck out. But
Yeah.
like it was like it was
Yeah.
like everything like
Special.
12-year-old Kurt grew up with, right? It was
That's
like
awesome.
this is amazing.
Yeah.
So
That is cool.
but no, we had a good time. We had a lot of really good food. We loved going to the Hill, which is where all like the Italian food
Yeah.
is. Oh my god, man.
That's awesome.
Went to the aquarium, went to the zoo.
That's a blast.
Yeah, we had such a good time. And
They got good barbecue there.
man, we had really good. We went to two different barbecue places, like Sugarfoot's.
Yep.
Went to Sugarfoot's.
That's like that's a big one.
And then Pappy's.
Happy's.
Mhm.
Oh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't think I've. Okay. That's
So we
good.
went to Sugarfoot's the first time, and then we went to Pappy's the second time,
Really?
and that was like we thought Pappy's was better than Sugarfoot's, and Sugarfoot's was fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I mean, like I got like a brick of
Oh.
cornbread,
Oh.
and it was like that big for like $1.50. I'm like, oh my god, please.
I've
Yes.
been having. Yeah. I love it.
But man, yeah, we had a great time. We had a lot of fun, and then we went to a Cleveland Guardians baseball game for our anniversary. So spent a weekend up in Cleveland. So yeah.
Are you from Cleveland?
I'm actually just originally from this area. So there's a
Okay.
little town called Fredericktown.
Yeah, yeah,
nearby.
yeah,
That's where
yeah.
I'm from.
Yeah.
I grew up there. So yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
As you can see, actually, we have a new backdrop. We got the mods.
What is this?
Those are dorms.
Really?
So Kenyon, very they decided they want more students, so they need more housing.
Yeah.
So they said, okay, we'll put I think 80 sophomores in those things. They're I think 80 square feet.
Okay.
All singles. You are not allowed to have a fridge or a microwave in your room. It's that small. When people take showers for too long, it sets off the fire alarm because like the steam is like it's not the wisest decision.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. I don't know how. Yeah.
There will always be decisions that
Yeah.
university personnel make that I just will never
No, I know.
get.
And yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I'm so used to like
Yeah,
seeing
I know.
soccer field and
Yeah,
everything
yeah.
from here.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
this
I
is
know.
weird.
I hate it.
What are they called? The mods?
They called them.
We don't have to reference them.
No. They're called this. I think it's Meadow Lane Apartments.
Meadow Lane Apartments. Okay.
Meadow Lane Apartments. Yes, you have a single and a scenic view onto the football field.
Oh.
They're like, yeah, like it's great for athletes. It's really close to the CAC, and it's like, yeah, it's close to the CAC. Like,
Oh my god. I heard you call him soccer the other day.
no, that was other Teddy.
That was other Teddy. Okay,
There's two
got it.
Teddys.
Okay,
No,
I'm
yeah.
sorry. I gotta keep y'all.
No, you're
y'all
good.
track.
But yeah, this will be my first game this season. Should be fun. But yeah, no, soccer team's really good this year.
They'll be just fine.
Yeah, they're always good.
you don't have to worry about like going off the camera or anything. I'll take care of all the audio from here. Okay. Your headset real quick.
Oh yeah, I remember last
Last year you were quiet.
yeah, I was quiet in the first half and then I fixed it.
Yeah. Okay.
Huh? What's up, Fred? What?
If you want printed stats after each score, you gotta have live.
How about now?
Yep, perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
There we
Awesome. Cool.
Yep.
All right. Her levels. They're looking good. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Tell you what, Isabel, go ahead and start it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to McBride Field here on the campus of Kenyon College. We have a new coach, a new name, but the same two broadcasters from the last time we were here at McBride Field. Kurt Ashcraft alongside Teddy Kamen here. It's going to be a good one. It's the season opener for the Kenyon College Owls. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that correctly. The Kenyon College Owls. It started back in February under President Sean Decatur. And trying to find a new moniker for the school, and with different ideas coming in and the voting process, the school ended up on the Owls. And as a senior here at Kenyon College, how do you feel about the new moniker, Teddy?
Indeed, it's a new start. Now all Kenyon student athletes are under one name.
Right.
No more lords and ladies. We are the Owls now. And they unveiled the logo last week. That's definitely been a common topic of conversation and Pierce and all throughout the week. But definitely excited to have some Owls football today. Hopefully it's off to a soaring start.
100%. Not only is it going to be a new start under a new name, but it's also going to be a new start under new head coach. It's a familiar name here in Gambier. Ian Good has been here 6 years as an assistant coach. Since 2019 was the defensive coordinator, but has now been promoted to head coach after James Rosenberry resigned during the offseason after the 2021 season. So now it is Ian Good's program. And it's a team that last year went 3-7 overall, 3-6 in the conference. They ended the season on a high note with a win over Hiram. You and I were on that call.
Indeed.
There are a lot of returning pieces from that team last year. There are some names on the defensive side that losing them is going to hurt, but you also have Michael Lino back on the defensive side, led the team in tackles with 74. On the offensive side, it's finally Ryan O'Leary's team at the quarterback position. Talk about that a little bit, Teddy.
Yeah, Ryan O'Leary, now a senior, was able to get some starts last year, but now it is his time, and he has the weapons with Andrew Schnarry, an all-NCAA caliber player, led the conference in receiving yards last year, and he is going to be the big target for Leary, as well as a great backfield tandem with Drake Lewis, the sophomore, and Jack Provenza, the senior. Those guys are a good duo.
We saw those two last year in the finale against Hiram, and it seemed like they were really building onto something. And now it seems with bringing in the new offensive coordinator from Gardner-Webb University Division I school, it seems like there could be something special we see with that tandem backfield of those two. Also, kind of a bit of a guy who's been around the program for a really long time, has always done things right. That's Finn Murray.
Yes.
Finn Murray has turned his way from quarterback into wide receiver, and while Schnarry gets a lot of the all-NCAC love and everything like that, Murray is just a consistent receiver, catches balls downfield, gets those chunk plays, and that's a big thing on offense.
Yeah, Finn Murray is a big leader for this team. Two-sport athlete, also plays lacrosse, just been named captain for the lacrosse team, and Murray does it all. He's really able, to put his body on the line, a big physical presence, and Murray's able to, have those streaking downfield routes and open up space in the middle for Schnarry, as well as now Zach Kim entering a bigger role going into his sophomore season.
Not only punt returner and kick returner, but don't be surprised if you see that guy catching balls up and down the field as well, and Zach Kim. On the defensive side of the ball for the Owls, we talked about Lino a little bit, but Daryl Shands and Jason Kessler, they had 65 and 64 total tackles combined, or total each, respectively, last year. Those are also guys to keep an eye on.
Yes, the defensive line is a very senior group.
Yes.
Besides Canonico, we have Jack Ballig as well as Isaiah Mann. And those guys are going to be providing a big presence coming off the edge. Man, really good year, hopefully, upcoming.
100%. Over on the other side of the ball, let's take a look at the Beavers. Bluffton University, last year they were 4-6. Now they are under a new regime this year. Matt Nardo takes over in Bluffton as their new head coach. Previously, he knows the Ohio Division III scene a little bit. He's been at Marietta. He's been at Muskingum. But most recently, he was the offensive coordinator at Division II school, North Carolina Wesleyan. Yeah. So now he gets his shot to come in and kind of revamp this Beaver offense, and he's doing it with a young quarterback, a guy that showed promise as a freshman, and that's Blake Ryan, the local kid from Granville. Yeah,
Blake Ryan able to put together a season of 11 touchdowns, 8 interceptions last season. With a new head coach on both sides of the ball, it'll be interesting to see if they have some tricks up their sleeve, bringing in a new program, trying to get off to a hot start.
He did, however, the one downfall for Ryan is that he did lose 2 big pass catchers from last year's team, but he does bring back junior Ethan Behringer from Findlay, Ohio, 6'3", 190. And last year he had 219 yards catching with 4 touchdowns. That's a guy to keep an eye on. But also rushing the ball, while Malik Tucker, the senior from Fostoria, is listed as the starter on the depth chart, the guy right behind him was the guy who led the backfield last year in Kanan Stoner, the sophomore from Bell Center, Ohio. He totaled 307 yards and 2 touchdowns on the ground. But when it comes to the running game for Bluffton, you take a look at the guy at left tackle, right? The pancake man in Marcus Finley, the junior at 6'3", 311 pounds from Indianapolis, Indiana, 2-time All-HCAC player. It is going to be tough for that defensive line of Kenyon to get past him, so that's going to create a lot of open windows on that side. Yeah, that'll definitely be a big challenge for that line. He is not one to be messed with, and if they're going to try and stop the run, they're going to have to go through him. He is going to be a challenge today, definitely, for this Owls defensive line. On the defensive side of the ball for the Beavers, you got Loudon Saul Beamer and Nick Perry, both all HCAC linebackers for the Beavers. They totaled 98 tackles last year. They totaled 98 tackles last year for Beaver linebacking core. And they also bring back a senior in Tyler Davis, who had 33 of his own. So they know how to stop the run and stop the ball over the middle of the field. So those are just some things to keep an eye on for the Beavers. And, Bluffton picked to finish fourth in the HCAC in the preseason poll. Kenyon selected seventh to finish in the NCAC preseason poll, but none of that matters right now.
No.
All that matters is you got two teams starting, and the most important thing, Teddy, football's back.
It's back.
And that's the most fun thing of all. So we got football here in Gambier, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back to get you first kick and opening kickoff here from McBride Field. 2:22 until we get things going in the season opener here in Gambier. The last time these two teams met was 2012 in Bluffton, where the Beavers won 20-0. Looking to change some things this time around.
Indeed.
Season openers for the Lords. The last time they won a season opener was in 2000, and that was in 2019 over Catholic. The last time they won a home opener was 2016 against Sewanee.
Yeah, that was this group of seniors freshman year, an overtime thrilling victory. It was the Lords' first win in about, I think, 2 years at that point. And now the senior group, they've got some wins under their belt after last season, and they are looking to excel.
Back to return for Kenyon on the opening kickoff is going to be Zachary Kim. And trying to figure that one out.
Sean Goodman.
Should be Sean Goodman. Set to kick it away for Bluffton is going to be Jake Bumgardner, the all HCAC player in both football and baseball.
Indeed.
Got to keep an eye on Bumgardner. The opening kickoff, and we are underway here from Gambier. Kim brings it in at the 5-yard line, runs it up to the 10, to the 15, over on the far side of the field to the 20, up to the 24-yard line. He's going to continue to move the pile, and he goes all the way up to, it looks to be either the 27 or the 28-yard line. What a run back from Zach Kim on the opening kickoff.
Yeah, I love to see that get out of the gate, get a few extra gritty yards there from Kim, and Lords are going to be looking good to start off on about their own 27.
And here comes the offense under senior quarterback Ryan O'Leary. In the backfield is going to be none other than Drake Lewis, the sophomore. He and Provenza combined for 634 yards on the ground last year and 4 touchdowns. First play of the game is going to go to Lewis. He's going to be stopped right around the 30-yard line, be a gain of 2. Oh, they're going to actually spot him right around the 32-yard line. So it's a gain of 4. A nice first play out of Drake Lewis.
Yeah, Lewis, now a sophomore, getting in these reps early. It'll be interesting to see the backfield management today.
Hands it off to Lewis once again to the 35, up to the 40-yard line. Nice power run for the first down of the season from Drake Lewis. And making the tackle on the defensive side, that was number 3, Carl Foster, the junior out of Detroit, Michigan. Schnarri at the bottom of your screen, Finn Murray at the top of your screen. And there's going to be a flag. It looks like we're going to have false start on the Kenyon Owls.
Yeah, definitely going to be some growing pains today. First game of the season. You expect to see it, but definitely not what you want from first drive. After a good first down, set yourself just back.
Got 1st and 15 with 14:09 playing here in the first quarter. No score yet between the Kenyon Owls and the Bluffton Beavers here from McBride Field on the Kenyon Sports Connection. O'Leary takes the snap, hands it off to Lewis. Lewis trying to find a hole, and he is brought down in the backfield. Initially brought down by Wesley Mellinson, a senior from Akron, Indiana.
Yeah, and that was just a swarm in the backfield. Not much for Lewis to do. Able to keep it at least to only about look like a loss of 1 or so. And now definitely going to be a tough second down here.
So we got 2nd and 16 coming up for the Kenyon offense. We've seen them move the ball pretty easily, but then we've also seen the Bluffton defensive line stop them pretty quick on this last play, too. O'Leary takes the snap, and it's going to be a pass over to Lewis. Lewis has room on the far side, and he's going to go up to the 43-yard line. Great play by Drake Lewis to use his speed to his advantage before being brought down by Loudon Salbeamer.
Yeah, really good job there by Lewis, able to get on the outside, make this a more manageable third down for the Owls.
3rd and 6 for the Owls. O'Leary in the shotgun. He's going to look over to the offensive coordinator, try to find that right play right now. Kim at the bottom of your screen, Murray at the top of your screen. Schnarri in the slot. O'Leary steps back. He's going to try to find Kim, and Kim is going to catch the ball just out of bounds. Unfortunately, not going to be able to bring that one in for the first down play. Andrew Matthews, the sophomore corner from Miami, Florida, in to give pressure on Kim and make sure he didn't bring that ball inside the sideline. And just like that, 4th down, we're going to punt it away.
Yeah, it was a good ball by Leary. Just an unfortunate that the pressure was there. Kim not able to get those feet in for the toe drag, as the Lords will now look to punt.
And back to punt it away is Rocco Denasi. And back to return. Bringing it back in is number 1 in Andre Price. And Price gets brought down at the 11-yard line.
Ooh, looks like some no laundry on the play. But a great job by Denasi, able to pin him inside their 20. And they are fired up. Be able to get some hopefully good field position. They're able to stop them in their own territory.
Junior linebacker number 33, Adam Mendes, there to make the initial stop on Price. And now Bluffton will be starting their first drive of the season on their own 12-yard line. In the shotgun will be Blake Ryan, the sophomore quarterback from Heath, Ohio, Granville High School. Next to Ryan will be Malik Tucker, and it will be a handoff to Tucker, and Tucker will move the ball up to right around the 15-yard line. Be a gain of just about 3, brings up 2nd and 7. As we discussed earlier in the pregame, Tucker wasn't the premier back last year. It was more Kanan Stoner, who's a sophomore on this team. But Tucker's going to get the option to start. It's going to be a swing out pass to Tucker. He's going to barrel his way up past the 20-yard line. That's going to bring up 3rd and short for the Beavers. And so far we are seeing speed, power, and agility out of the senior running back.
Yeah, really good job there. Able to shed the first tackle and get an extra yard for now this 3rd and 1.
Ryan takes the snap, and it's going to be a quick pass over to number 3, Trevon Cummings, and Cummings will pick up just enough up to right around the 25-yard line, and that'll be more than enough for a Beaver first down.
Yeah, Cummings, a familiar face for Ryan last year with 17 catches. This duo with some chemistry entering this game, and it'll be interesting to see how Ryan expands on that today.
Ryan in the shotgun. Takes the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Tucker. Tucker moves his way forward up around the 27, maybe 28-yard line. They're going to stop him down at the 28. That'll be a gain of roughly 4, and that'll bring up 2nd and 6. And so far, what we've seen out of Malik Tucker is he is not only finding the hole, but he is moving the line when he gets there.
Yeah, definitely 56, the biggest presence for Bluffton.
Yeah, Marcus Finley. So far, he is definitely making an impact on this game.
Yeah.
Ryan takes the snap. He's thrown over the middle of the field, and he finds Kale Lee.
Yeah, good job there by Ryan, able to find a soft spot.
Gain of just about 11 yards, but this 5'9" senior from Spencerville, Ohio, gets the second first down of the game for Bluffton. And now it's 1st and 10 from their own 39. Quick handoff to Tucker, and Tucker's got room in front of him, finding the holes, and he moves his way forward to just about the 47-yard line. Gain of 8 brings up 2nd and 2.
Yeah, so far there's been a decent amount of pre-snap motion going east to west for Bluffton, trying to mess with these Kenyon linebackers and not let them be able to get downhill quick.
Kanan Stoner will enter the game. He'll be just off to the right of Ryan. 3 wide receiver set, 2 on the bottom of your screen, 1 on the top. Ryan takes the snap, hands it off to Stoner, and Stoner follows the far side of the field. He's got room, and he will barrel over Michael Lino past the 40-yard line on the Kenyon side of the field up to that'll be put down at the 38-yard line of Kenyon, and it will be 1st and 10 for the Beavers.
Yeah, good job there by Lino. Otherwise, if he's not there, that might go to the house.
Ryan pump fakes. He's going to go down trying to find Kale Lee over on the far sideline, but Lee looked like he stopped, and that ball just kind of sailed out past the sideline, brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, another one of those early season hiccups right there from Ryan as he's getting more settled into this offense.
So far we've seen Bluffton move the ball pretty well on the ground with the combination of Kanan Stoner and Malik Tucker, something to keep an eye on. Ryan in the shotgun, Stoner to his right. 4 wide receiver set, split 2 each. Takes the handoff, Stoner does. Nice job by those Kenyon linebackers there to stop him for only a gain of just about 2.
Yeah, really good job there, able to shed the block. Big Cole Garrison there, number 90. Sophomore campaign should be exciting as he was very promising.
An incredible stop right there. Ryan in the shotgun. They're working the ball pretty quickly. A swing pass over to Malik Tucker. And there initially to make the stop is Kenyon. Jalen Cardoso. Take a bow, young man.
Great job there by Cardoso. Yesterday, he was telling me that I was going to be calling his name a lot today, and he showed it there with a big 3rd down stop.
Well, he just had to prove you right, didn't he?
Indeed. He's a man of his word. He's a man of his word.
4th and 10 punting situation for Bluffton. They moved the ball pretty well, but once they got into Kenyon territory, the Kenyon defense really stood on their head to make a stop. The punt away from Bumgardner, and Kim will defer that one. He will call fair catch, and that ball will actually not call fair catch. The ball will just drop. It picked up right around the 11-yard line of Kenyon, so about 89 yards to move the ball up the field to the end zone, but Ryan O'Leary and company will have their hands full, but they have shown so far with the combination of Drake Lewis and the passing of Ryan O'Leary that there is a chance to do that.
Yeah, now as you see in the backfield, seems like they're switching it up, and Provenza will be behind Leary.
Provenza right behind Leary, just as Teddy said. Hands the ball off to Provenza. He's going near side, up to the 15, up to the 20, and he will be wrapped up out of bounds. And a nice first carry of the season for Jack Provenza.
Yeah, good job there. Able to be patient, not go uphill too quickly. Able to get a few extra yards by going outside from Provenza.
Andrew Matthews there to make the stop. Brings up 2nd and 1. Another handoff to Provenza, and he's going to move his way forward. Very slippery on that carry. He looked like he was going to stop for only a gain of 1, but ended up getting just about 5 out of that one.
Yeah, great job there by Provenza. Good's going to have a lot of fun this year. Being able to ride the hot hand at running back is now it looks like they're playing some up-tempo here.
O'Leary looking for the call. Trying to catch Bluffton on their heels, just was not able to get set just in time. Takes the snap, and it's going to be play action going far side of the field and trying to find Zach Kemp just out of his hands right around the 30-yard line of Bluffton. That'll set up 2nd and 10. Got to give credit to both head coach Ian Good and Ryan O'Leary for doing the play action fake and tossing it downfield to a guy who shows the speed and shows the hands, just was not able to bring that one in.
Yeah, not able to execute there, but definitely a promising sign. So far they've been running a lot, but they were able to sell them on the play action, and the plays will be there.
O'Leary back in the shotgun. One wide receiver on each side of the field. Provenza will be in the backfield. Will Domino looks like he's going to be set up as the tight end on this play. Takes the snap, finds Schnarry. Schnarry up to the 35. He'll go out of bounds right around the 37-yard line. Good play to come back on.
Yep.
I'm not always a big fan of going with the run right after a big, when you're going for broke on that one, but just get it to your all-NCAC receiver and let him do the work.
The bread and butter right there. Schnarry, that is what he does best. Gets those yards and gets this offense moving.
1st and 10 from their own 37-yard line. Moving the ball so far, little by little, are the Kenyon Owls. O'Leary in the shotgun, takes the snap, play action. He's going to go for Schnarry on the near side field, and he's got him ready. He goes out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Senior Andrew Schnarry, the all-conference receiver, brings it in, 1st down, Kenyon.
There goes that man. When you are a senior, you want to make a big play. You want to set an example, and that is it. Schnarry to O'Leary. We're going to be seeing a lot of that this season.
And they're going to set it up quick. O'Leary takes the quick snap, and then play action once again. He's going far side of the field, and he tried to find Finn Murray really on the same exact play, just the other side, and a little over Finn Murray's head brings up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, good shot there. I don't mind that play call, trying to go for it. And this this Owls offense is moving good here so far. Going to have to be controlling in, when they're on the Bluffton side of the field.
O'Leary getting the sign from head coach Ian Good. I bet if you're Ian Good, that's good to hear.
Oh, yeah.
2nd and 10 on their own 35-yard line. O'Leary in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. Takes the snap, hands it off to Provenza. No, O'Leary keeps it. He even faked me. He's all the way to the 10-5. Touchdown, Kenyon Owls! A 35-yard touchdown run from Ryan O'Leary on the fake handoff. And just like that, it's 6-0. Owls over the Beavers.
O'Leary fooled everybody, even in the broadcast booth. And he is able to get a great start for the Owls on their 2nd drive of the season and come away with 6. You love to see it from the senior O'Leary.
Denacy set to kick the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up, and it is good. 6:56 remaining here in the first quarter. It is Kenyon 7, Bluffton 0. And I'll tell you what, after watching Bluffton's first drive, the way they were moving the ball up and down the field, I did not think it was going to be Kenyon 7, Bluffton 0 this quickly.
No, Owls with a great answer there. O'Leary and Schnarry really setting the tempo on that drive, and a great success for Coach Good, being able to have that senior captain quarterback, Ryan O'Leary, put his stamp on this season so quickly.
What impressed me so far so early about O'Leary is that while last year he was not the guy every single game or every single week, he has come out with and has shown off so much confidence, not being afraid to throw the ball downfield, not being afraid to play, have a little fun play here and there where he fakes the handoff and takes the ball himself, hands it off to his tandem backfield and Drake Lewis and Jack Provenza. Those are things that when you're a quarterback and you're a captain, those are things that you pick up, and it's so impressive to see that, and that equates to success for your program.
Yeah, definitely leading by example there from O'Leary and getting this Owls offense off to a great start.
Denacy set to kick it away, and he does. Price brings it in right around the 1-yard line. He'll move it up past the 10 on the near side, up to the 15, up to the 20, and he will be eventually still trying to be brought down by Kenyon. And eventually bringing him down was Michael Bongiorno, sophomore linebacker from Winchester, Mass. That'll set up 1st and 10 for Bluffton. The ball will be set at their own 27-yard line. And Blake Ryan and the Beaver offense will come back out onto the field.
Yeah, definitely. They were moving pretty well on that first drive, able to have a good mix of pass and run. And, so far, Ryan 4 for 5 on the day.
Hands the ball off to Tucker. He'll go near side past the 35 to the 40 and pushed out of bounds by Kenyon's number 5, Michael Lino, at the 50-yard line. But there was a flag on the play. We'll wait to see what the call is from the officials. Looked to be thrown. The flag was thrown right before the play started. So that is going to be offsides on Kenyon. And that flag is going to be declined, and a big first down carry will equate to just about 23 yards for Malik Tucker. Just like that, puts the ball at midfield and Bluffton with a first down.
Yeah, Tucker already today with some big chunk gains, already averaging 9.3 yards per carry.
Another handoff to Tucker. He's going to slip his way through the middle, and he's up to the 40, up to the 30, up to the 35, to the 20, 15, 10, 5, and touchdown for the Beavers. A 50-yard touchdown run for the senior Malik Tucker. Just like that, puts this thing right back into the game for the Beavers. 7-6 is your score.
Yeah, and you can already see Tucker with that speed, just able to blitz through the middle level and just take it home. Looks like we might have a shootout on our hands.
2 plays, 73 yards, all on the ground for Malik Tucker, and a touchdown for the Beavers. Set for the extra point is Baumgartner. The snap, the hold, the kick, it is up, and it is good. 6:19 to play. That drive legit only took, 37 seconds? So 37 seconds later, 6:19 to go here in the first quarter. It is 7 apiece between Kenyon and Bluffton. And just when we thought Kenyon was able to take the momentum on their side, Bluffton took it right back in the hands of Malik Tucker.
Yeah, big answer there from Bluffton. Was able to move the ball on their first drive, but not able to really complete it. And there, Tucker just showing his breakaway speed and a big answer, and the momentum really shifted back.
So 6:19 to go here in the first quarter. We've got a pair of touchdowns so far early on in this one. And like you said, we might have a shootout on our hands, Teddy.
College football is back, Kurt. This is what you love to see.
Isn't it, though? My goodness. A lot of big games happening in the NCAC here today. Don't be afraid to go to northcoast.org to check out the rest of those games happening within the North Coast Athletic Conference. 7-7 is your score. Baumgartner is set to kick it away, and it's going to be a roller right into the hands of Kim. Kim picks it up to the 11, up to the 20, up to the 25, up to the 30 on the far side of the field, and he will be brought down by the Bluffton defenders. And that ball will be marked right around the 30-yard line of Kenyon. Great starting field position for the Owls.
Yeah, O'Leary and this offense definitely going to have to come out with an answer to that quick scoring drive. Try and at least get their defense some rest.
So the Kenyon offense with Drake Lewis in the backfield will be heading back out onto the field.
Yep, definitely going back and forth here, trying to find the hot hand. Provenza did a good job in his first shift. Now they're going back to Lewis.
Right. O'Leary in the shotgun takes the snap, and he's got to keep it himself again. Over to about the 34-yard line, he's going to be brought down. Trying to see who exactly that was. Number 51, I believe that was Josh Newberger out of Norwalk, Ohio. But a gain of 4 brings up 2nd and 6. O'Leary in the shotgun, Lewis to his right. Stack receivers on the far side, and Kim alone at the bottom of your screen, ladies and gentlemen. Max Breyer out there in the tight end position. O'Leary takes the snap, Throws near side for Kim, right around the 37-yard line. He's going to cut inside and go out past the 46, maybe 47-yard line. That'll be well enough for a first down. And just like that, it is 1st and 10 for the Owls.
Yeah, Kim, a great job there to slip that tackle on number 5, Andrew Matthews, and push for that first down. Great job by Kim, already showing out here early.
O'Leary takes the snap, and it's going to be a roller on the ground. O'Leary picks it up. He's trying to get away from pressure up to the 35, and he will be brought down by number 16 of Bluffton, trying to catch his name, ladies and gentlemen. That is Keith Holmes Jr., the senior defensive end. And in all reality, O'Leary did a great job of getting some of that back. I wouldn't have blamed him one bit if he would have just fallen on it and taken the loss.
Yeah.
But in a situation like that, he was able to collect himself, get the ball in, and at least get some of that back. Now you got 2nd and 21 for Kenyon. Lewis will be to the right of O'Leary in the shotgun. Finn Murray at the top of your screen. 2 on the bottom of your screen in the form of Andrew Schnari, as well as number 15, David Livingston. O'Leary takes the snap over, finds Murray. Murray with the catch. He's going to deke right around the 50-yard line, moves it up to about the 46, and that makes a very manageable 3rd and short for the Owls.
And that's just what you were talking about in pregame. Murray is able to really open up the field and allow Schnarr to make those big plays, but Finn Murray is always there to make those important plays to make this 3rd down a lot more manageable.
3rd and 2 for the Kenyon Owls on the Bluffton 45-yard line. Murray in the shotgun, Lewis right behind him. Domino at tight end, and it's going to be 2 wide receiver set. Takes the handoff, is Lewis, and Lewis pushes it right up the middle and gets a gain of 3 when he only needed 2, and that's enough for a Kenyon first down.
Yeah, and that's a great play call sequence there. Able to get the pass, make it a 3rd and manageable, and Lewis stuffs it home for the first down.
1st and 10 from the Bluffton 41. O'Leary takes the quick snap. He's going for Schnarri on the near side of the field, and Schnarri will not be able to bring it in inbounds. That was a really tough position, and honestly, great pressure from Andrew Matthews, but it looks like we might see a flag on the play.
Yeah, looked like there's some hand action between Matthews, but it looks like the refs are picking that flag up and no call.
In truth be told, I think that is honestly the right move there.
Yeah.
I thought Schnarri, he and Matthews were battling their way down each side of the field, or between the two of them, and Matthews has done an incredible job. Actually, we are going to get a flag, and it is going to be against Bluffton, and the ball is going to take a significant jump in the favor of the Owls. So just like that, we're going to have 1st and 10 for Kenyon. Maybe they did go ahead and call that the pass interference.
Yeah, it appears so. Now going to have to take these red zone opportunities.
Hands off to Lewis from the 26, and he will get a gain of just about, I would say, 4 yards on that one. And initially there to make the tackle is senior linebacker Loudon Saulbeamer, pardon me. Another quick handoff. This will go right back to Lewis, and Lewis will get past the 20. He'll be dropped down right around the 18, maybe 17-yard line, and it's going to bring up another manageable 3rd and short.
Yep, they've been able to get these 3rd and manageables, and that's what you want for O'Leary. Don't make him do too much here early.
Good, brings in the 2 tight end set with Schnarri at the bottom of the screen. Finn Murray at the top of the screen, and Lewis to the right of O'Leary in the shotgun. 3rd and 2 from the Bluffton 18-yard line for the Owls. O'Leary looked like he was trying to catch Bluffton off sides there.
And look at Murray. His big frame could be a red zone threat here.
Takes the snap, hands it right off to Lewis, and Lewis will get more than enough. He'll push his way up to the 11-yard line. Gain of just about 6 yards, and that'll be a 1st and 10. Actually, a 1st and goal. 1st and 10, for Kenyon.
Yeah, great job being able to just keep moving those chains for the Owls offense as they march on in the red zone.
Hand off to Provenza, who's in the game, and Provenza will be dropped down right around that would be about the 7-yard line. Say it's a gain of 4, brings up 2nd and 6.
Yeah, love to see the change between the 2 running backs, keeping them fresh out there and getting these chunk yards.
And another carry for Provenza. And that will gain about a yard, brings up 3rd and 5. In the backfield of Provenza and Lewis is working quickly and working efficiently.
Yes, exactly. This duo has been very efficient so far. See what they cook up here on 3rd. As O'Leary will take his time.
O'Leary looking over to the coaches, trying to get the final call. It'll be Murray and Schnarry at the bottom of your screen. Provenza off to the right of O'Leary in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's going to keep it. He's going to go for Schnarry, and it's going to be over the head of Schnarry in the end zone, and that'll bring up 4th and 5 from the 7.
And it looks like they might be staying on the field and going for it. A roll of the dice here early.
And just like that, 4th and 5, you're going to see the big body of Zach Kim come into the game as Schnarry will come off onto the sideline. It'll be O'Leary in the shotgun. Domino in it at tight end with Provenza to the right of O'Leary. Murray at the top of your screen. 4th and 5 from the Bluffton 7-yard line here. 7-7 is your score. 1:02 to play first quarter. O'Leary takes the snap. He's going for Murray in the end zone, and waiting for the call. Touchdown! Finn Murray on the fingertips in the corner of the end zone brings it in for the Owls. Touchdown!
And that's just what you like to see. That big body red zone threat. And all 6'2" of Finn Murray had to use that to haul that in. A great job there by Finn Murray. The body control, the poise to be able to haul that in the corner. You love to see it from Finn.
It could not have been put more perfectly. That was a ball that was going to be hard to catch anyway, and Murray did it flawlessly.
Every inch, every last inch.
And it's going to be a fake extra point, and it's going to be a throw over to, that looks to be Livingston. Livingston not able to bring it in, and that will be a missed extra point. And they will stay the score of 13-7. Wonder if there was a bobble on the snap there.
Yeah, looked like the snap might have hit low, not able to get a clean operation there. You know, another one of those early season hiccups. Today, you know, it might be a game of who can make less mistakes.
Right. And when it comes into the game of football, you and I have watched enough of that in our time, Teddy, to know usually the team that makes the fewest mistakes will tend to win the game.
That is a very good point.
13-7 is your score. The Owl offense is cooking right now, and the Beavers are doing the same. 55 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Denesi will set to kick it away. Back to return for Bluffton will be Andre Price, as well as number 3, Trayvon Cummings. We have not seen Ryan throw the ball a ton so far. Now, he's only had 2 series. So not a ton of opportunity there, but that'll be one thing to keep an eye on if Tucker gets into a position where he gets stopped. Price brings the ball in around the 10. He stopped right around the 26-yard line. Great tackle coming from Kenyon's own number 14, Daniel Guzevich, the freshman defensive back from Bloomsburg, Pennsylvania. 5'10", 175.
Great job there from the freshman on special teams, able to make a play and stop that kickoff return from being a big play for Bluffton.
13-7 is your score in favor of the Kenyon College Owls. The Bluffton Beavers on offense, Ryan in at quarterback in the shotgun. Stoner will be behind him in that running back position. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Stoner. He's going to go far side of the field up to the 25. He will be dropped down right around the 29-yard line, but there is a flag on the play. Wait to see what the officials say about this one. It was thrown pretty quickly. May have been a hold on the offensive line of Bluffton. Yeah,
it looks like when they were trying to push towards the left side, some hands might have gotten too far up on the shoulder pads of the Owls' defensive line and might have caught a red flag, and the referee threw the laundry.
Waiting to see who that is. Going to be another offsides call on Kenyon. That's going to be their second here in the first quarter. No. Oh, okay. So we had offsetting penalties. We had the offsides from Kenyon, and then we had also an existing penalty from Bluffton. Those will offset, and we will replay first down.
Indeed.
So Ryan will be in the shotgun once again. Stoner in his same position behind Ryan. 2 wide receivers set, 1 on each side of the field. Ryan takes the snap, hands it off to Stoner. Stoner barrels his way up the middle of the field, and he will fall down right around the 32-yard line. That should be a gain of just about 5, maybe 4. Brings up 2nd and 6.
Ooh, and not what you want to see here with standout captain on the ground, Mike Lino, looking like he is in some pain.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a quick break here on the Kenyon Sports Connection. 13-7 is your score. With 16 seconds to go here in the first quarter. We'll be right back. And we can report Mike Lino was able to walk off on his own power onto the sideline. Looks like he's just checking with the trainers right now just to see if that everything's okay, but he should be in good shape moving forward, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, Lino, a leader on this team. Good to see that he's all right, able to walk off on his own power.
Ryan in the shotgun, hands the ball off to Stoner, and he will move the ball forward maybe for a gain of 2. And that will take us to the end of the first quarter, ladies and gentlemen. After 1, we've got Kenyon 13, Bluffton 7. It has been a wild one early on, and it's only going to even get a little bit more wild. So keep tuning into the Kenyon Sports Connection once again. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here on the Kenyon Sports Connection. And welcome back to McBride Field here on the Kenyon Sports Connection. Kurt Ashcraft alongside Teddy Kamen. We have 3rd and 6 coming up. 3rd and 4, pardon me, for Bluffton from their own 34-yard line. Ryan pass over far side, trying to find the open hand in Jeremy Locklear, and good protection there from Kenyon's own number 21, Jason Gardner.
Yeah. They call him actually Sauce, I hear, like Ahmad Sauce Gardner, the Jets' first-round draft pick, a former Cincinnati Bearcat.
Yes, that is a lot to take on.
Yeah.
For the freshman.
That's a big nickname, but he seems to be living up to it so far on that good pass coverage.
Great play from the rookie there. 4th and 4, set to kick it away is Bumgardner. Back to return is Kim, and he will fair catch it right at the 30-yard line. And again, great field position for the Kenyon Owls with 14:51 remaining here in the first half. We do have a flag on the play. It's over on the far side of the field. So we'll see if what that might be. We have seen 2. It's actually going to be false start on the offense. So looks like both teams are just going to stay out there. They're going to move back 5 yards and do it again.
Yeah.
And in Ian Good's position as the head coach, if you get a chance to even get better field position off of that, why not do it?
And you never know. So far, we've already seen a special teams hiccup from Kenyon. if Bluffton isn't able to get a clean snap here, you never know. Make some fireworks happen on special teams.
4th and 9, Bumgarner back to punt it away from his own 27-yard line. Takes the snap. He's going to punt it away. A pretty good punt, and this one's actually going to end up better for Bluffton as it will drop and be brought in right around the 25-yard line. So 5 yards back, 5 yards better for the Kenyon or for the Bluffton special teams unit, but still pretty good field position for the Kenyon Owls starting out, and 2 of their 3 series so far have ended in touchdowns.
Yeah, O'Leary has looked really, really good under center so far. He has done it with his legs with that first touchdown, and he's also been able to air it out, already 89 yards on the day, and that spectacular catch by Finn Murray for that second score.
Takes the snap, hands it off to Lewis. Lewis is going to slip his way through middle. That will gain about a yard. Maybe 2. That'll bring up 2nd and 8 now. 4 wide receiver set, 2 on each side of the field. Lewis back right next to O'Leary. He takes the snap once again to Lewis, and Lewis will move the ball up to, they're going to stop him at the 33-yard line. So that's going to be a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 4. One thing I'm noticing under Ian Good's offense, it's moving much quicker than normal.
Definitely, and O'Leary already having shown his legs as a threat has made it so that it is not too easy for this Bluffton defense to know where the ball is going to go. Can he give it to Lewis? Will he keep it and run with it? He's already showing to be a threat. Ooh.
And we're going to get a flag on the play, and it's going to be a delay of game on the offense. So what was 3rd and manageable at 3rd and 4 now drops all the way back to 3rd and 9. Ball will be brought back to the 28-yard line of Kenyon. 13:50 to play here in the first half. 13-7 is your score. Kenyon on top of Bluffton so far here in the first half of play. O'Leary takes the snap. He's looking near side. He's trying to find Kim, and he will not find Kim, but right on Kim's heels was none other than number 2, Darius Daniels, the senior from Fishers, Indiana, and all of a sudden the flag started flying. You got to think that's going to be defensive pass interference.
Yep, and it looks like they are set to move the chains forward for the Owls.
And it will be defensive pass interference on Daniels. And that will bring the ball up to the 37-yard line, and that will be an automatic first down for Kenyon.
Yeah, and I like the mix of playing calling here early. Definitely being able to use the run and pass effectively.
Hands the ball off. Actually, no, it's going to be O'Leary that kept it.
He's able to keep those sometimes. You know, we've already seen him go off for that big touchdown run. Just keeping the defense on their toes, not letting them know what's coming next.
And actually, we have a new running back out there, Teddy. That is going to be freshman Julius Thompson, the 5'6" freshman from McKinney, Texas.
Maybe a 3-headed monster we have in the Owls backfield.
Hands it off to Thompson. Thompson stopped at the line of scrimmage. And just like that, Tyler Davis, the senior linebacker, there to bring down Thompson. Zach Kim will enter the game. Thompson, it's going to be something interesting to watch. Doesn't have a ton on his frame, but man, can the kid move.
Yeah, he is a human joystick out there, and we've only seen a few snaps. Excited to see what more to come from the freshman.
3rd and 8. O'Leary drops back. He's going far side to Murray. Murray brings the ball in, and they're going to say it is a catch right at midfield. Once again, Finn Murray standing on his head, making the big play. First down, Owls.
Impact plays from Murray. That is already the 3rd today. Big catch for Murray, and he is cooking already in his senior year.
1st and 10 from midfield, hands the ball off to Thompson. Thompson spins his way out of a tackle up to the 45-yard line of Bluffton. That's a gain of 5. My goodness.
That human joystick putting the blender on, and oh my, he is dashing back and forth.
Only 5'6", 150, but he runs with a purpose, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 5. Takes the snap. O'Leary bobbles it, and he's going to get sacked in the backfield. That is Tyler Davis, who's going to bring down O'Leary. That'll be a big loss there for after such a big gain. Brings up now 3rd and 12.
Yeah, definitely looking like they will need to go back to the pass. They've already been able to complete one big first down to Murray. Let's see where O'Leary looks now, and another.
And now on 3rd and on 3rd and 12, we have another flag out there. And those have been flying here recently. We'll see what the officials have to say. They're asking to stop the clock here. Now at 11:30, we may add a few seconds onto that one, folks. So we're going to add 10 seconds onto that. It'll be 11:40 remaining on the clock. And we're waiting to see what the call from the officials will be.
And it looks like might be an early timeout here.
So we're going to get a timeout from Coach Ian Good and the Kenyon Owls. Actually, probably a good, a timely timeout in this position. There was the loss of 5 more yards, bringing up now 3rd and 17. You're at a position now, you're on your own 43-yard line. What if 3rd and long, you're on your own 43, do you just want to plan on, either do you want to run the ball, try to gain a few yards back, punt it and pin Bluffton back deep, or do you want to go for broke?
Yeah, this will be, this is a new season. This is a new coaching staff. It'll be in moments like these, we'll learn more and more about what the approach will be. You have the senior quarterback, you have the senior weapons in Murray and Schnarry. So this will be definitely, a defining moment here early on in the season, whether, they want to air it out or just try and, get some chunk yards and win that field position battle.
Lewis is in the game off to the right of O'Leary in the backfield. 2 wide receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. O'Leary takes the snap. He drops back. He's looking near side. He finds Kim at the 45-yard line. He will push his way forward. When will he be marked? He will be marked at the 40-yard line. A 17-yard gain. Really, it was a pass of 12 or 11 to Kim, and Kim got the other 6 on his own.
And that's a big impact play from Kim. O'Leary finding his young target and getting the first down shows a lot of confidence from the coaching staff for this offense.
1st and 10, going near side, down the sideline for Schnarry. He's got him, and he goes down right around the 5-yard line. Lost the ball, but they're going to say he was down and out of bounds at that time. The ball will be spotted at the 2-yard line. And on the play, going down for Bluffton is number 2, Darius Daniels.
And O'Leary already is airing it out with ease on this with his receivers. Just so many threats with Murray and Kim and Schnarry. He's been doing a great job of spreading the love, and this offense is cooking.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, we hope that Darius Daniels is going to be okay. He was on Schnarry most of that time. Schnarry just made a great play. End up hoping that he's going to be okay. He's meeting actually with both trainers right now. But right now, let's go ahead and focus on what that Kenyon offense has been doing. When I've seen Ryan O'Leary so far here today, I have thought of one word, and that's confidence. He has confidence. He knows that he is the quarterback.
Yep.
He knows that this is his offense, and he knows that he has pass catchers all over the field. He has a 2, maybe 3-headed monster behind him in running backs, and he knows that this offense, when they have to, they can move the ball. And that is the beautiful thing, and to be able to rely on those targets and rely on your confidence in what you know you can do, that's special.
Yeah, no, already some big plays here from the Owls. We've seen it on the ground from O'Leary, and now he's been airing it out, and it's been looking really good.
1st and goal from the 2-yard line. Takes the snap, hands it off to Lewis. Lewis pushes ahead, and he gets across the goal line for a touchdown. And the Owls add their 3rd touchdown of the game. This one is the second of the rushing variety, as Drake Lewis gets his first score of the season. And right now it is 19-7 with Kenyon in front, and Kenyon moving the ball.
Yeah, this offense is looking really, really smooth here. Able to pick up some big 3rd down completions. The one to Murray and then the other one to Kim. Keep those chains moving, and now we're looking to hopefully go up by 2 scores.
And Denesi back to kick the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is good.
And a much cleaner operation there, able to bounce back, fix that early hiccup, and the Owls back up 20-7.
And so far, we have seen Andrew Schnarry put on a show from the receiving side, as well as Finn Murray, Zach Kim. The one thing, many things we've seen so far early on, it's been a wild first half, and it's been a fun one for the Kenyon College Owls.
Oh, these Owls parents, they are having some fun here. Finn Murray's mom is loving it. They're dancing, jumping. They're getting after it. It's a new season, and it's good to be here.
They have a lot to be excited about because there's a lot to be excited about with this team, especially on the offensive side. You got a senior leader in Michael Lino on the defensive side with a bunch of guys that can make tackles. But on that offensive side, I have not seen a Kenyon team move the ball like this in a long, long time, Teddy.
Yep. Definitely some offensive firepower from that new offensive coordinator, Coach Headley, coming in and already giving this team some spice.
You got you have your senior leadership and your just outright catchability in Andrew Schnarry. You've got Zach Kim and Finn Murray, who are big bodies who can catch the ball and move the ball down the field and carry some with them. And then you're led by Provenza and Lewis, and we've seen a little bit of what Thompson can do as well in the backfield.
Yeah, really great weapons so far, and they've been showing it. I mean, just through the air, on the ground, this is a very well-balanced attack so far.
Right. 20-7 is your score. 10:54 to play here in the first half, and it's going to be a bit of a pooch kickoff. And fair catch called. Believe bringing that one in was number 18. Believe that is Chris McLaurin, sophomore tight end from Bolton, Michigan, bringing that one in.
Yeah, good job there by Denesi, able to execute the pooch kick, keep it close to the sideline, get it far in, and set this defense up with some pretty good field position and hopefully pin them in.
So here we go with Blake Ryan back in at quarterback for Bluffton. Takes the snap. He's going to roll far side and finds Price at the 25. He's going to try to get past the defensive backs, and he does up to the 31-yard line where the Kenyon defense eventually makes a stop. But that will bring in about a gain of 4 for 2nd and 6.
Yeah, really good job there. Just a swarm of black jerseys getting to the football. Ian Good, a defensive head coach. He has been here for 6 years. The system has not changed that much, and these players are swarming to the football and making him proud.
And just like that, a handoff. And we're going to have a fumble on the play. Kenyon says that they have it. But we do have a flag on the play. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah. These Owls defensive players are fired up. They think that they have it.
So we're waiting to see what the officials have to say. We've got a potential fumble. We've got a flag on the play. 10:14 to go. Flag is picked up. And it is going to be Kenyon ball. So a fumble did take place, and just like that, Kenyon takes it over. Not entirely sure who had that fumble, folks, but what a recovery. And just like that, great field position for the Owls.
Yeah, Isaiah Mann and Jack Bollock are fired up right now on the bench. This Owls defense is playing with some swagger.
O'Leary in the shotgun. Provenza to his right. He takes the snap. He's looking near side. He's going for the end zone, trying to find Zach Kim. Kim brings it in. He brought it in. All over him was none other than Dominique Apaigai.
Oh, my God. Apaigai was all over him, but Kim says, don't care. I'll take that, thank you.
Apaigai doing everything he can to stop Zach Kim on that play, but Kim turned around, put it in position, brought it in. I know the flag is going to get called on Apaigai. He did everything he could. Got to give credit to the guy.
Yeah.
But still, Zach Kim, what a play.
Oh, my God. He was draped over him like a blanket, and Kim just still able to haul that in and give the Owls another red zone opportunity here.
1st and goal from the 4-yard line. O'Leary takes the snap. He's going to hand the ball off to Provenza. Provenza will be dropped down right around the 3, maybe the 2. And this initially there to make the stop for Bluffton, number 58, Brady Welker, senior from Delphus, Ohio. O'Leary takes the snap. Once again, another handoff to Provenza. Provenza in the pile moving forward. What is the call? They're going to say that he is stopped just short of the goal line.
Just short.
And that will bring up third and very, very short for the Kenyon offense. Do you go back to Provenza? You're moving quickly.
They're moving quickly. This Bluffton team is having a tough time getting all their players on.
O'Leary takes the snap, hands the ball off to Provenza, and he's across the goal line for another Owl touchdown.
Oh, you love to see it so far. The smash, the offensive line is doing a great job today. Got to give them credit early for setting the tempo.
100%. 26-7 is your score. We've seen rushing touchdowns from Ryan O'Leary, Drake Lewis, and now Jack Provenza. 26-7, looking to make it 27-7 here with Denacey set to kick the extra point to snap the hold. The kick, it is up, and it is no good. It is going to be wide left of the goalpost, and so it is going to be 26-7 with 9:04 to play here in the first half. The offense has not been the issue in any way, shape, or form.
No, they're cooking with gas.
Still trying to figure out some things from the special teams way of thing, as Denacey was able to. He's been able to get a couple to go. One goes wide left, and then the bobbled snap.
Yeah.
But at the same time, when you're scoring this many points with your offense, those are things that kind of figure themselves out.
Yeah, big picture, this Owls offense is soaring. I mean, just so far, O'Leary has looked so comfortable. All of his weapons are just getting open, making big plays. The defense is thriving, able to get a takeaway, give great red zone position, and they capitalize once again. Really good here so far from Coach Ian Good's head coaching debut.
I don't know how often an actual owl soars, but these owls are soaring.
They are.
Yeah, 100%. Kickoff from Rocco Denacey. It's going to be a little short up around the 20-yard line. Andre Price brings it in around the 18. He's going to wiggle his way out to around the 25 and actually up to right around the 30. They're going to mark him at, I believe, the 30-yard line. So it will be 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line for the Beavers. 26-7 is your score. 8:59 to play here in the first half. Kenyon on top of Bluffton, 26-7. And that offense is moving and grooving so far. Ryan in the shotgun. Tucker to his left. Hands the ball off to Malik Tucker. He's going to follow his blockers up to around the 36, 37-yard line. And that is a big first down run for Malik Tucker. It's like we saw him on those first two drives. He got the big touchdown, and then the last two drives, obviously one ended in a fumble, but he kind of went non-existent.
Yeah, they've really been trying to go with the run here early. Only 7 attempts even coming from Ryan. You know, it's tough with a young quarterback. Only a sophomore. And, you know, they're really just trying to rely on Tucker. But with them already down this much, they might have to try and put Ryan in a position where he's going to have to be airing it out.
Tucker with the run there. Michael Lino back on the field for the Owls making the stop there. Now it's 3rd and short. 3rd and 3 for Bluffton, and Tucker's going to spin his way forward past the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down for Bluffton right around the 42-yard line where he's going to be spotted.
Yeah, Tucker, we've already seen that breakaway speed with that first touchdown, and he can change the game in an instant. And, you know, just even a simple play like that, getting a first down, he's just twitchy, man. He can move.
Tucker takes a break. Kanan Stoner will enter the game in at running back for the Beavers. And a pass from Ryan to Stoner stopped pretty quickly by Michael Lino.
Yeah, Lino delivers the hammer there. A senior captain, you know, a little shaken up earlier in the game, but great to see him deliver a big-time hit.
The size of Stoner sets up plays like that for Blake Ryan pretty nicely, where he can move the ball really well. He's got size to get past guys, but when he catches that ball in the open field and Lino's right there, that does not end well. Ryan in the shotgun takes the snap. He's going to look far side of the field and rips the ball trying to find Trayvon Cummings, but there to stop it was number 21, Sauce Gardner.
Mm-hmm.
Can we say that?
I like it. He's Kenyon Sauce Gardner. He's got the sauce so far, already flashing out for a freshman, looking really good.
So Jason Gardner there once again, freshman really coming in with another big pass breakup. This is now 3rd and long. Ryan takes the snap. He's looking down the field. He's going middle of the field and where he will find Andre Price. Price has room in front of him and he fumbles the ball. Ball is loose. Lino picks it up. And just like that, what looked to be Bluffton moving the ball down the field ends in a turnover. And Lino picks it up for the Owls.
And another example here of the Lords, of the Owls' senior captain players making big plays, not giving up on it and scooping it up. Lino with a great job, and again, giving the offense another opportunity to add points before halftime.
Loving the aggressiveness out of this defense so far for the Kenyon Owls. No disrespect whatsoever to Bluffton. They are moving the ball. It is just mistakes like we talked about. Mistakes are costing them possessions, and it gives the ball right back to Kenyon. O'Leary will be in the shotgun 1st and 10 from their own 31-yard line. That looks to be Lewis in the backfield. Actually, no, that is going to be Thompson. No, it is Lewis. I'm sorry. Thompson takes the snap. He'll go right around a gain of a yard, maybe 2. That brings up 2nd and 8. And we're going to...
Looks like we might have...
There is a player down for Kenyon right now.
Nate Stewart.
Yeah, left guard, junior Nate Stewart, 6'10", 315.
Yeah, a little shaken up, getting some look here. Definitely one thing to note with this Owls roster, they only got 57 guys. Definitely a slimmed down roster compared to last year. Whereas you look on the other side, there is a lot of the Beavers.
Yes, roster of just about 100. Actually, maybe a little over 100 for the Bluffton Beavers.
Yep.
A lot of talent. From what we have seen out of Blake Ryan, he can sling the ball up and down the field. We've seen a lot of talent out of Malik Tucker, Kanan Stoner. Andre Price has speed. And now we've got 2nd and 8 for Kenyon. Ball on their own 33-yard line. Lewis will be in the backfield behind O'Leary in the shotgun. Takes the snap, and he's going to play action over to Kim. Kim bobbles it, and luckily the ball drops, not able to be picked off there by that Bluffton defense, but it'll bring up now 3rd and 8.
Yeah, Kim, he was tapping my bad to O'Leary. He could have had that one, but he'll bounce back. We've already seen him make these big plays.
He's done more than enough so far in this one.
Yeah.
O'Leary back in the shotgun. Lewis to his left. O'Leary drops back, looks near side, trying to find Kim. The ball a little low for Kim, and that'll bring up 4th and 8, and we'll have a punting situation here for the Owls.
Yeah. Definitely some confidence there. Even though not able to complete it, goes right back to Kim and, developing this, relationship with his receivers. And that's definitely a big show of confidence in Zach Kim. Just a sophomore, but already making impact plays.
4th and 8. Set to punt it away. I believe that is Rocco Denasi.
Indeed, the Italian stallion.
So Denasi back there and a flag thrown. We'll see what the call is. It's going to be on Kenyon, so it looks like it's going to drop the ball back another 5 yards. Back to return the punt for Bluffton is Andre Price, who had the great catch and run, but then fumbled the ball, and Kenyon recovered. But definitely has flashed plenty of talent out there. And that's going to be a snap past Denasi. Denasi is going to lose the ball in the back of the end zone. And they're going to have that called a safety on Rocco Denasi. And if there's something bad to happen, you'd rather give up 2 points than 6.
Very fair.
So that was honestly a situation for Denasi that was probably the smartest thing he could do, knowing where the ball was going, that just bring it in, lose it out past the end zone, and take the 2.
Yeah,
so,
definitely some hiccups here early on special teams. Big picture, it's been good, but, these plays when you're in, tighter games will really hurt you. And, they're definitely going to have to figure it out. The snapping seems to have been the common issue here so far. Unfortunate for the Owls. Besides that, though, they've been looking pretty darn good.
Well, as good as they have been playing,
Yeah.
Again, the miscues from this offense have been minimal.
Yeah.
And that is one of those things you really can't plan for. You really can't blame on anybody
No.
in particular.
Yeah.
It is just
Yeah.
it's a lapse there, and
Yeah.
you take the 2 points for the other team and you move forward. So luckily, Denesi will be there to kick it away. So we will have a kickoff after the safety going to Bluffton. And on the kickoff, bringing it in is going to be Price at the 25-yard line. Up to the 40. He's going to find room on the near side of the field. Now up the middle of the field to midfield. And now in Kenyon territory, and he's going to be brought down right around the 43-yard line. And doing a good job on that return. Andre Price trying to make up for the fumble earlier. But there for Kenyon, none other than Joe Gorte, the senior wide receiver from L.A.
Great job by Gorte, able to hustle him down. But yeah, now before halftime, this is when the momentum could really swing back, and this Owls defense is gonna have to try and get a stop here. Already in a tough position, field position wise.
So Ryan will be in the shotgun, ball on the Kenyon 42-yard line after the great return by Price. Ryan going deep. Ryan looking for Lee. Lee catches the ball into the end zone, and just like that, it's a 42-yard touchdown pass from Ryan to Kale Lee, the senior from Spencerville, Ohio. And now those 2 points after the safety coming back over to Bluffton, well, we might actually have that taken away even before it ever started. So we'll see what the call on the field is. The Bluffton offense is already backing up, so it looks like it's going to be a flag on the Beavers, and that touchdown will not count for Bluffton.
Yeah.
But
Tough.
still, a great play. Something to keep an eye on with what we were able to finally see out of that arm strength from Blake Ryan.
Yeah, Blake Ryan, definitely that one will hurt, as that was that big play that, that could have really swung the momentum going, into the half.
Ryan in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off to Tucker. Tucker moves up the middle of the field, past midfield, past the 45, past the 40. And Michael Lino and company, as well as Jason Gardner, there to bring him down. That ball's going to be spotted right around the 39-yard line. And that's going to be a huge gain of 10-plus yards from Malik Tucker.
Yeah, and that just sets them right back up for, 2nd and 9 now. And Tucker has really been eating up these yards after contact.
Ryan takes the snap, and he's going to dart the ball across the middle of the field. He finds number 8 in Deshaun Bonte, and that will go into the end zone for a Bluffton touchdown. Bonte was able to make his DB miss. He cut toward the middle of the field on a flag route, and just like that, touchdown Beavers.
Yeah, now we've already seen, Blake Ryan really strike here. They are, down, and they gave him the go-ahead, and he's already showing that he can air it out and he can hit his guys in stride and put up some points.
Yeah, now we're seeing it really for the first time in just the last couple of minutes, snap, kick, hold and kick is up and good for Baumgartner. And now it's 26-16, so that 19-point lead that Kenyon built has now dwindled down to 10.
Yep.
And we have now seen what Blake Ryan can do with his arm, and it's pretty nice.
Yeah, for a sophomore, last year able to put up that 11 touchdown, 8 interception campaign, and he's showing some some poise, some confidence. It's tough to be down early in the season, and he's still he's going to his guys, finding his targets, making his reads, and trying to get his team back into this game.
And that was a guy he threw the ball to in Deshaun Bonte, the 6'5" sophomore from Canal Winchester, Ohio, so from the Columbus area. And we hadn't seen him before in this game, but the size he's got, the speed he showed, don't be surprised if we see him again here in the rest of the game.
Yeah.
5:21 remaining here in the first half. 26-16 is your score. Kenyon on top of Bluffton, and Bluffton showing a little bit of their own talent here in the last few minutes.
Yeah, no, this game is far from over, Kurt. I mean, this Bluffton team, they have got some fight in them. They are not saying die.
Baumgartner with a great kickoff back to the 5. Kim brings it in. He's up to the 10, to the 15 on the near side, up to the 20, and he will be brought down just short of the 20-yard line. Tyler Davis. We have said his name a lot so far for Bluffton, and he made a great play there on special teams for the Beavers.
Yeah, and special teams, great way to get back into this game. They've already been able to get that safety, then get the ball back, and now pinning the Owls within inside their own 20. You need to put together a good drive here from O'Leary and get this Owls team back cooking.
1st and 10 from the 19. O'Leary in the shotgun. Prevents it to his left. Takes the snap and throws it to Breyer on the near side. He'll go out of bounds right around the 25-yard line. That is Max Breyer, the junior tight end, 6', 215 for the Owls.
Yeah, O'Leary's done a good job of spreading the ball out and going to different targets. Really good job there. Able to find Breyer.
O'Leary in the shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off to Provenza. Provenza pushes it right up the middle of the field. He will be brought down right around the 31-yard line. That will be enough for a first down, gain of about 3 to 3.5. And that brings up 1st and 10 from the, they're going to spot it right around the 31. 1st and 10 for Kenyon. O'Leary in the shotgun, Provenza to his left. We're going to see Kim at the bottom of your screen, Finn Murray at the top of your screen. Breyer going to be lined up behind the offensive line. Schnarry there in the slot. Takes the snap. Looks near side. O'Leary going for Kim. O'Leary stops, trying to find Kim. No flag called there.
Oh.
Kim wanted it.
Yeah.
But Dominic Apaigai, the sophomore from Pataskala, Ohio, doing a fantastic job making the play to keep the ball away from Kim. We're seeing some of these throws from O'Leary just come a bit short from Kim. So Kim has been doing a tremendous job of coming back for the ball, but Apaigai, outside of getting the flag called on him down by the goal line, has done a really good job of being there to cover Zach Kim.
Yeah, stop those big plays that O'Leary's been targeting. He's been throwing the ball downfield.
Takes the snap. Over on the near side, that's going to be caught by Livingston. David Livingston, the sophomore, brings it in for a gain of about 6. That'll bring up 3rd and 4. And now O'Leary talking back to his coaching staff. Provenza will be to the right. Livingston at the bottom of your screen. Murray and Schnarry at the top of your screen. And we will see Breyer lined up in the H-back position. Takes the snap, hands it off to Provenza. Provenza leaps forward. He'll lose a couple of yards regardless. But Bluffton there, Josh Newberger, the will linebacker position, junior from Norwalk, Ohio, squirts through and is able to make the tackle. Loss of a couple yards brings up 4th and 5, and that'll bring up the Kenyon punting unit.
Yeah, definitely just want to be able to have a clean punt here. No, nothing over the head, just nice and easy for Denese.
Denese takes the snap. He'll punt it away. Price is there to bring it in, but Kenyon doing a good job of kind of blocking him away. That ball will be spotted right around the 28-yard line. Good job by Kenyon's own number 35 and Jared Hancock, the freshman linebacker from Wyoming, Ohio, to spot it dead there at the 28. And that'll bring up 1st and 10 for the Bluffton offense. After what we saw in their last series and getting really 9 points in a matter of a couple of minutes, this is something to keep an eye on for what we've got for the rest of the game for Bluffton, especially with 3:05 to play in the first half. If they strike again before halftime, that changes everything.
Yeah, Ryan has not thrown much, only 8 for 11, but when he has, he's been accurate. And
Ryan going near side on the play action, looking for Price, and Price does not bring it in. That is great coverage by Jalen Cardoso, the junior corner. Led the team in, or he had 2 interceptions last year, led the team in that category. But what a great play by Jalen Cardoso, being able to cover Andre Price. Now he's going to have his hands full on this play, covering Deshaun Bonte.
Yeah, definitely a tough matchup here at the bottom of your screen.
Ryan hands the ball off to Tucker, and that defensive front for Kenyon there immediately to stop him down.
Yeah, great job there getting downhill, able to get to the ball. On every play so far, it's effort you see. It's tenacity out of this defense, definitely coming from that head coach. You can see that he has really put that in this defense, and they are following suit.
Jack Bally and Luke Karras there initially to make the snap. That brings up 3rd and 11 for the Beavers. Ryan takes the snap. He's looking downfield, near side, trying to find Bonte. Throws over the head of Bonte, and it will be 4th and long.
Yeah, good job there on Cardoso. Even if that ball was on target, he was right there. And he's been giving these Beaver wide receivers a headache so far.
Absolutely. You have to be really, really impressed with the coverage on that secondary unit for Kenyon. Cardoso, Gardner, and obviously Leno.
Yeah.
Just the three of them have such an impressive job by that trio. Bumgarner to punt it away. Not a terribly long punt, but Kim will fair catch it right around the 34-yard line. They'll spot him at the 35, so good field position for Kenyon. Great job by that Kenyon defense to stop Bluffton from getting downfield again.
Yeah.
And so now you're in a position as an offense.
Yep.
Do you try to just trim clock, take it to the half, or if the offensive cooking, do you try throwing the ball down the field early on just to see if you can get in that position to put some points on the board before the break?
Yeah, definitely, with this new coaching staff, here's another one of those moments. About 2 minutes left on the clock, and we'll see what they feel comfortable with O'Leary.
O'Leary passes it over to Lewis, and Lewis will keep his footing up until the 37-yard line. So that will be a gain of about 4. A nice play by O'Leary, just playing it simple.
Yep.
Let your running back with the talent and the speed do some of the work, and now you got a nice 2nd and 6 with less than 2 minutes to play. O'Leary in the shotgun. 150 and counting here to go in the first half. Kim's at the top of your screen all by himself. On the bottom, you got Schnarry and Finn Murray. Takes the snap. Hands the ball off to Lewis once again. Lewis finds a hole out past the 40, close to the 44-yard line. And that, if the marker is where it's supposed to be, that'll be enough for a first down. Lewis is now down on the field, folks, hoping that he is okay. Just a bit of a, hopefully he can get up on his own power. Tell you what, folks, we're going to take a quick break here. We'll be right back here on the Kenyon Sports Connection. 26-16 is your score with 1:32 to play in the first half. And we are back, ladies and gentlemen. 1:30 and counting left to go. Drake Lewis has made his way off the field with the help of training staff, so we hope and pray that he's going to be okay, folks. Hope that his recovery will be quick, but that may mean we see a little bit more of Julius Thompson and Jack Provenza here.
Yeah.
So Provenza takes that snap and takes it forward. That'll go out of bounds on the Bluffton side of the field at the 49-yard line. 2nd and 3. O'Leary takes the snap, looks it over, finds Murray. Murray going to have more than enough for a first down. And there to bring down Murray is Deshaun McGee, the sophomore defensive back from Detroit, Michigan. 1st and 10 from the 44. Takes the snap, throws it downfield, trying to find Murray, and it's over the head of number 4 for Bluffton. And that will be Devon Headwood. He tried to get his hand out there to bring that one in for the Beavers, but it'll bring up 2nd and 10. So O'Leary back in the shotgun. It'll be Provenza to his left. Takes the snap. He's looking near side, trying to find Livingston. It's going to go a little wide right out of bounds. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. So now you're in a 3rd and long position. You're at the Bluffton 44-yard line. I mean, you got 56 seconds left.
Yeah,
do you try a run, or do you what do you do here?
I see with these trips wide receivers, it looks like they're going to go, just to Murray.
Near side to Murray. He's going to get it past the 40, close to the 37, maybe 36-yard line. Still going to be short of the 1st down. It'll bring up 4th down.
Ooh.
But now there is a player down for Bluffton, and that is going to be Dominic Apaigai. And I apologize if I'm not getting his last name correct, but Dominic Apaigai, the sophomore from Pataskala, Ohio. So Apaigai is looking to get off the turf, and it looks like he is going to get off under his own power, which is good news. And we hope that the sophomore from Licking Heights High School is going to be okay.
So now with a 4th and 3, just about 43 seconds left until halftime. Looks like they're going to keep the offense out there and try and go for it.
Which, if I'm head coach Ian Good, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
You're with where you are on the field. I really wouldn't want to give the ball back to Bluffton at this point.
Yeah.
Try to go for it. See what you can do. We've seen what Ryan can do with little time. We've seen what Tucker can do with little time. But we've also seen what this Kenyon offense has done in short yardage situations.
Yep.
O'Leary in the shotgun prevents it to his right. 3 wide receivers set, 2 on the far side, 1 on the near. 33 seconds to go in the 1st half. 26-16 is your score with Kenyon on top. O'Leary waiting to get the call. And the clock now starts. 30 seconds and counting. O'Leary looks over. Gets the call. 22 seconds and counting. 4th and 3. 26-16 is your score. Kenyon on top. O'Leary going for Schnarry, and it will be over the head of Andrew Schnarry. That will turn the ball over back to Bluffton with 12 seconds to go. I like the play idea. Schnarry was wide open.
Yeah.
And it was one of those situations where if that ball would have been more on a bit of a dart.
Yeah, instead of a loop, yeah.
Then maybe he would have been okay. But at the same time, it's one of those situations where you turn the ball over, you go on the other side of the field, and now you hope your defense can stop Bluffton during this 12-second window.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to take a knee and bring it to the locker room. Definitely an exciting 1st half, Kurt.
What a 1st half, and indeed, I believe coming into this one, you're looking at 2 teams that kind of struggled to move the ball a little bit last year, but we are seeing a different side of the coin for the Beavers and the Owls. So we have played 1 half here in Gambier. Kenyon 26, Bluffton 16. We're going to take about a 15-minute break, and we'll come back for some 1st half stats and analysis and get you ready for 2nd half action between Kenyon and Bluffton here on the Kenyon Sports Connection. For Teddy Kamen, I'm Kurt Ashcraft. We'll be right back. 26-16 is your halftime score. Owls on top. Just a couple of minutes remaining here in the first half, folks. But we have a good one on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. A few minutes left in the halftime, pardon me. We have a good one on our hands. 26-16 is your score. Kenyon on top with a 10-point lead over Bluffton after the first half of play. And when you look at the first half stats, Teddy, you see some things that really pop out, especially those first downs.
Yeah, Kenyon leading 18-7 is very impressive, and that just shows how comfortable O'Leary has been moving the ball. You know, he has spread it around. Finn Murray with 7 targets, Andrew Schnarry with 5 targets, Zach Kim with 8, and Drake Lewis with 2. He has done a great job of giving all of his receivers love, some deep looks, some stuff over the middle, some short, just dink and dunk to get the ball moving. O'Leary has done a really good job of moving the chains for the Owls.
I have just been very impressed with O'Leary being able to throw the ball down the field.
Yeah.
Just, it may not be, going over guys' heads, but he is putting the ball in the perfect position for them to bring the ball in.
Yeah.
And Kim and Schnarry and Murray, they're just doing an excellent job as a unit of really helping out and really helping the offense go today. For Kenyon, leading the way on the ground is Drake Lewis. He has 10 carries for 41 yards and a touchdown. Jack Provenza has 10 carries for 33 yards and a touchdown. Ryan O'Leary has 5 carries for 20 yards and a touchdown. And Julius Thompson, who we will probably see a little bit more of here in the second half, with 4 carries for 13 yards. Leading the way, receiving the ball for Ryan O'Leary, who is 15 for 25 for 216 and a touchdown, is Finn Murray with 5 catches for 49 yards and a touchdown. Schnarry has 3 catches for 77 yards. Zach Kim has 3 catches for 62 yards. And Lewis has 2 catches for 14 yards. On the Bluffton side of things, Malik Tucker has been doing a tremendous job. 10 carries for 111 yards and a touchdown. Kanan Stoner, 5 carries for 27 yards. Blake Ryan has looked pretty good when he's been moving the ball down the field. 8 of 13 for 89 yards and a touchdown. Andre Price has 2 catches for 33 yards. Malik Tucker, 2 catches for 4 yards. And Deshaun Bonte, 1 catch for 39 yards and a touchdown. And Kale Lee, 1 catch for 12 yards. On the defensive side of things, Michael Lino has 8 total tackles. Bongiorno has 5. Daryl Shands has 4, and Cole Garrison has 3. And for Bluffton, it is Deshaun McGee with 7, Carl Foster with 7, Tyler Davis with 6, and Devon Hedwood with 5. And we have the opening kickoff of the second half. And it's going to be fair catch right around the 26-yard line, right around there for Bluffton.
Yeah, and it'll be really interesting to see, on that strike from Ryan to Bonte at the end of the first half, we started to see Ryan throw it more. And it'll be interesting to see how this is a battle of 2 coaches in their first game.
Right.
And, Nardo, it'll be interesting to see how much he trusts his sophomore quarterback and how much he'll air it out, being down 10 here at the half.
Bluffton on their own 25-yard line. 1st and 10, Ryan in the shotgun. Tucker to his right, takes the snap, hands it off to Tucker. He comes near side, and he will be brought down right around the 30-yard line. It is going to be, actually, no, back to the 25, I do believe. 26, so it's only going to be a gain of about a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. Ryan in the shotgun, Tucker to his right. 4 wide receivers set, 2 on each side of the field. Ryan takes the snap, hands it off to Tucker. Tucker up the middle of the field, and he will gain about 6 on that one. And Kenyon coming up big. Isaiah Mann, the senior defensive end, making the tackle. Usually he cuts out wide, but he came in on that play, and a nice stop from Mann.
Yeah, good job in that first half from this Kenyon defense, able to get takeaways. The 2 takeaways were really, really big, being able to give them good field position on the offensive side of the ball and be able to put up those 26 points. The offense and defense are really feeding off of each other here.
2nd and 4. Ryan in the shotgun. Tucker to his right. 3 wide receiver set. 2 on the far side, 1 on the near. Ryan takes the snap, hands it off to Tucker. Tucker moves forward, but he is stopped just short of the 30-yard line. That'll be a loss of at least 1. And what a stop by that Kenyon defensive front.
Yeah, Andy Canonico there on the play, had a big freshman campaign, and, he's just going to look to keep doing that on the edge. alongside man. And it looks like some movement.
Very early movement. That's going to be false start on the offense, and that's going to make 3rd and 5 look much longer, right around 3rd and 10. So as Bluffton was just getting things to move in their favor, now a couple of hiccups are really starting to push the ball back for them. All right, Ryan in the shotgun, Tucker to his right. 3 wide receivers, 2 on the far side, 1 in the near. Ryan takes the snap. He's looking near side, looking for Price. Price brings it in right around the 36-yard line, and that will be just enough for a Beavers first down. And on a 3rd and long, just like that, it's a 1st and 10 back for Bluffton.
Yeah, great dart there by Ryan outside the numbers, able to hit that.
Hands it off to Tucker. Tucker going to come outside but plop back in. But the ball pops loose, and I think Bluffton might have it back. That ball popped out with some ferocity. And seeing it free there, Jalen Cardoso was close, but Bluffton was there to bring it in, and that's just going to keep it at 2nd down.
Yeah, once again, Kenyon going for the ball, able to try and force these turnovers and make this Bluffton offense really uneasy.
2nd and 5. Ryan in the shotgun, Tucker to his right. Actually, no, that looks like Kanan Stoner to his right. And we're going to have another flag on the play. It's going to be the 2nd false start of the drive. And 2nd and 5 will now be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, first-year head coach Nardo must be biting his nails over there on the other sideline. These false starts are not what you want. You know, this is an offensive head coach on that other sideline. And, you know, this is just really slowing down the momentum here coming out of the gates in the second half.
2nd and 10. Ryan in the shotgun. Stoner in the backfield. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Stoner. Stoner cuts back inside. And right there to meet him is, I believe, none other than Cardoso.
Yep, him and Cole Garrison on the tackle. Great combination there. Able to wrap him up. Once again, this team is flying to the ball. A swarm of black jerseys wherever you look. And they're playing tough.
Loss of 3 brings up 3rd and 13 for Bluffton. And just when Bluffton starts to move the ball, Kenyon's defense ramps it up a bit. Ryan takes the snap. He's trying to go downfield, and he does. Gets it to number 24 and Joseph Taviano. Yeah. But a great stop there once again by that Kenyon defense.
Yeah, Cole Garrison right now is fired up, being able to make Ryan not be able to set his feet, not giving him that time to look downfield. Garrison has done a great job there just on that drive to make them punt.
Gain of 3 brings it to now 4th and 10 on that pass play. Baumgartner back to punt it away. Set to return at his own 30 is Zach Kim of Kenyon. The snap, the punt. It's a good punt from Baumgartner. Right at the 30 is where Kim brings it in. He'll fair catch it right there. And just like that, it will be 1st and 10 for the Owls at the 30-yard line. And this will be the first bit of offense that we'll get to see here in the second half for Kenyon. I'll be very interested to see if any adjustments that Ian Good made at halftime with this offense and what they'll do moving forward.
Yeah, I think they had a really good balance, you know, in that first half, able to get, 216 yards through the air. That was really great. And I think that they kind of keep going with the same game plan. O'Leary was doing a great job of spreading the ball around. He'll probably continue that here.
O'Leary keeps it himself on this one at QB keeper, and he's going to gain about 2, brings up 2nd and 8.
Yeah, and O'Leary has definitely shown that he is a dual threat. That big run for the touchdown early on to get the Owls started. Keeping these Beavers linebackers, he can keep it for himself. So definitely a good thing to watch for O'Leary.
Hand off to Bravenza. Bravenza right up the middle, met by a couple of linebackers for Bluffton. But he will gain at least 3. That'll bring up 3rd and 4.
I really like seeing Schnarry and Murray on the same side near the bottom of the screen. That is a really good duo.
Takes the snap. O'Leary, his pass to Schnarry, tipped by Tyler Davis of Bluffton. And unfortunately, which probably would have resulted in a first down for Kenyon, just a very heads-up play by Davis of Bluffton to keep it at 4th down and force the punt.
Yeah, able to get in the backfield. You know, Kenyon drew up the correct play, just not able to get it off quick enough. Unfortunate. And, you know, the only real mark from this Owls team in the first half was special teams. So, you know, we got to correct that here. Make sure that, you know, Denazy and this punting unit are able to get it off.
The snap, the punt, a nice punt from Denacy. Calling for the fair catch is Price, but he does bobble it. He does fall on top of it at the 31, maybe 32-yard line.
Yeah.
But that could have been disastrous for Bluffton, giving the ball back to Kenyon. But Price did the smart thing, fell on top of it, and now the Beavers will take over 1st and 10.
Yeah, a couple of quick drives here to start the second half for both teams. See how Bluffton answers here with Ryan under center.
10:49 to play, 3rd quarter. 26-16 is your score. Ryan in the shotgun. Stoner behind him as the deep back. Takes the snap, hands it off to Stoner. Stoner finds his hole, moves forward, and that will be a gain of about 7 for Stoner. And just like that, 2nd and short real quick for the Beavers.
Yeah, Stoner, a pretty big running back for his size at 6'1", 212. Really able to, you know, shed some tackles and get those chunk yards.
Takes the snap and hands it off to Stoner once again, and Stoner moves forward. We do see a flag come out. If it stands, it will be a 1st down for Bluffton, but we'll see what the flag says here.
Looks like they are motioning towards a face mask. Somebody might have got caught up as Stoner was going through the middle there.
So it's going to be a face mask on the Kenyon defense, and that's going to add even more yards to the end of the run for Stoner, and we'll bring up 1st and 10 for Bluffton. So the ball will be moved up to the 41-yard line of Kenyon. Bluffton now in Kenyon territory. Ryan in the shotgun. Price is at the bottom of your screen. Trevon Cummings at the top of your screen. Stoner lined up to the left of Ryan. Takes the snap. Ryan looking downfield. Ryan looking for Price. He's going to go for Cummings in the end zone. And he does not have him. It looked like he fed that perfectly for Cummings. Cummings thought he had it, but the ball popped out.
Yeah.
Great coverage there by the Kenyon defense. Michael Lino in on that. Gardner in on that. And also want to give credit where credit's due to Daniel Gusevich.
Yeah, Ryan really throws a nice strike there down outside the numbers, a big shot, and, you know, he showed his arm strength, and he can really strike from anywhere.
2nd and 10. Ryan takes the snap. And it's going to be a handoff to Stoner, kind of a quick play there.
Yeah.
And Stoner gets some big chunk yards out of that one, gain of 9. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. I'm sorry, 3rd and 2.
Yeah, Stoner, once again, it seems like they've been preferring him so far on this drive, going away from Tucker a little bit. You know, might be just riding the hot hand.
Very downhill type runner
Yep.
is Stoner. Hands the ball off. Stoner once again, and he will be stopped short of the 1st down.
Yeah, great job there by the Owls front to deny Stoner and push him back. Big decision here for Coach Nardo. Down 10. You know, no 4th down conversions attempted in the first half, and it looks like they're going to go for their first one here.
4th and 3 after great play by Cole Garrison as well as Isaiah Mann. And Andy Conoco. Here's 4th and 3. Pass is going to be caught by Stoner. He will get the 1st down, pushed out of bounds by Kenyon. But there was a flag on the play right before the ball was snapped. And Daryl Shands did a good job of pushing Stoner out, but it looks like we might be seeing a false start here.
Yeah.
No, it's going to be offsides on Kenyon.
Wow. And that is now their 5th penalty of the game. That one really stings.
And that's their 3rd offsides.
Mm-hmm.
So now that resets it for Bluffton. They have 1st and 10 at the Kenyon 27-yard line. Ryan in the shotgun. Stoner to his left. Takes the snap. He's going to go down the middle of the field. Finds Lee. Lee gets brought down short of the goal line by Lino. They will stop him at the 1-yard line. That's a 26-yard passing catch to Kale Lee. But now we've got another flag on the play. And
looks like it was right along the line of scrimmage.
you got to wonder, is that going to be another offsides penalty for the Owls? So we will wait and see from the lead official. It's going to be false start on the offense. So that big passing catch from Ryan to Lee will come back, and the 1-yard line will now all of a sudden become, they're going to mark that ball at the 32. So we'll just 1st and 15 from the 32-yard line. That has to be a gut punch for Bluffton.
Yeah, and that is a big, big, big break for the Owls, as that really could have, given this Beavers team some life here in the 3rd quarter.
1st and 15 on the 32-yard line for Bluffton. Ryan in the shotgun, Stoner to the left. Takes the snap, hands it off to Stoner. Stoner tries to find the hole, but a great stop from Kenyon's Jack Bollig and Isaiah Mann. Immediately there to stop Stoner. Gain of about 1, and that brings up 2nd and 14.
Yeah, big tackle there from Bollig, the senior.
Ryan in the shotgun. Ryan going down the middle of the field, and he's got it. He's got his player. That is going to be number 18. That's the tight end in Chris McLaurin. And Michael Lino doing an incredible job of hitting him right when he caught the ball. So that'll still bring up 3rd and 2.
Yeah, Lino right there, able to hammer him over the middle. Just about a second away from maybe even being able to break it up.
Ryan takes the snap, hands it off to Stoner, but Stoner stopped immediately. Kenyon's own number 28 right there to make the stop. Actually, no, Michael Bongiorno there. Pardon me, folks.
Yeah, he's done a good job getting to the ball. Already now 6 tackles on the game.
Clock is moving. They're going to actually go for a field goal here. So ball at the 20-yard line. This is going to be a 37-yarder from Jake Baumgartner. With 6:29 to play. Snap, the hold, the kick. It is up, and it is good.
Wow.
And Baumgartner nails the 37-yard field goal attempt, adds 3 more points to Bluffton. Now it's 26-19.
We got a 1-score game.
Right. So you add up the 2 touchdowns, the safety, and now the field goal, and it is a 1-possession game.
Yeah. Definitely going to need to see an answer here from the offense. I mean, they had a tough first drive here. And, I think that they're going to have to go to their best targets, get Schnarr some more involvement. On the day, he's only seen so far about 6 targets. And, for a guy who's an all-NCAA caliber player, you want to see him a little more involved.
Right, absolutely, especially when you're in a position, when you were up 26-7, that was one thing.
Yeah.
You were grooving, you had a big lead, but Bluffton has chipped and clawed their way back in this one, and all of a sudden it's just a 1-score game. 26-19 is your score with 6:23 to play, 3rd quarter. Baumgartner set to kick it away. And it's going to be a line drive off the hands of Kenyon's number 18 and Carlquist. And Carlquist will be brought down at the 20-yard line. Carlquist is a freshman wide receiver from Arlington Heights, Illinois. We did not see Zach Kim out there. So very interesting that now he's out in the wide receiving corps walking onto the field, but he was not out there to return that kick. But Carlquist did a pretty good job even after the bobble. The freshman wide receiver doing a great job to bring it out to the 21-yard line. O'Leary takes the snap, hands it off to Provenza. And Provenza spins his way down to around the 22-yard line. Gain of 1, brings up 2nd and 9. You got to wonder, the loss of Drake Lewis in the first half, is that just taking away a little bit of what you were able to do on offense here in the second half?
Yeah, Lewis was really efficient, able to go 4.1 yards per carry. And, you know, Provenza, as he takes a hit over the middle, you know, he's really going to have to carry a lot of load as the senior in the backfield.
Great passing catch from O'Leary to Provenza down the middle. That makes it now 3rd and 5 on the gain of 4. And we're going to see Schnarry and Murray at the top of your screen, Kim at the bottom of your screen. Provenza to the right of O'Leary. 5:24 and counting here in the third quarter. 26-19 is your score. Kenyon on top of Bluffton. 3rd and 5. O'Leary takes the snap, looks near side, finds Kim. Kim toe touches and steps out of bounds at the 36-yard line. That'll be enough for a first down, and that sets up the Kenyon offense for a great reset off the first down.
Yeah, and we saw O'Leary try and throw that ball earlier in the game. Exact same route, just a nice little quick one to Kim, and it was a little low. But there you see he makes the adjustment. The throw is right on the money. Right as Kim turns, the ball is there. Boom, first down.
1st and 10. 4:52 and counting third quarter. O'Leary looking for Kim. He's got him. Kim makes one guy miss. A second guy missed. He gets him to the 45-yard line. They're going to spot him at the 46, and that will be enough for another Kenyon first down.
Yeah, Kim has really provided a really nice spark to this offense. I mean, just making quick little shimmies like that, able to get a few extra yards and keep the chains moving is just what you need from a sophomore, really being able to produce big-time plays.
1st and 10 from the 46. Hands it off to Provenza. Provenza, he sidesteps, finds his hole, and makes it work. Moves forward for a gain of a couple. And now it's O'Leary on the carry off of 2nd and 8. He'll gain about 7, and that will take us up to a short 3rd down. So 3rd and 2 for the Owls. And another great run from Jack Provenza. And Kenyon now moving the ball with efficiency on this. Sorry about that, Teddy. Kenyon moving the ball with efficiency on this drive. 1st and 10 for the Owls.
Had a brief Hornet moment here in the broadcast booth, but we're all good now. Everything is clear.
3 minutes and counting here in the third quarter. 26-19 is your score. Takes the snap, hands it off to Thompson. Thompson moves forward for a gain of about 1. So the freshman Julius Thompson getting put into a game-time situation that I don't think he thought was going to necessarily be the case. We got to see a little bit of him in the first half, but when Lewis went down, it's definitely been a bigger story for him.
Yeah, gotta love the next man up mentality here.
Ball passed down the middle of the field trying to find Schnarry, but a tip pass and then a tackle by a pie guy to Schnarry before before he was able to catch it. It looks like we got some flags in the field, and it's going to be a defensive pass interference.
Yeah, looks like they're going to spot. Oh,
so they're going to pick that up, and it's going to stay at 3rd and 10 on this one.
Yeah, here on this 3rd and 10, got the 3 best targets out there. Schnarri in the slot.
Thompson in at running back. O'Leary takes the snap. O'Leary going to keep it himself, and O'Leary brought down by the defensive side of the ball from Bluffton. Mitch Young, senior nose tackle from Lodi, Ohio, up in near the Worcester area, brings down O'Leary for a loss of, it looks to be 6. Let's bring up 4th and 14.
Yeah, pocket just collapsed there on O'Leary. Haven't seen much of that today. Pretty good protection from the O-line, but just not able to withstand that. Some really good coverage there to bring him down.
1:53 to play here in the third quarter. 26-19 is your score, with the Owls on top of the Beavers from Bluffton. And a timeout called, and that one called by Bluffton. That'll be their first timeout of the half. They'll have 2 more. Kenyon still has not used a timeout here in the second half. And with the way this game is shaping out, Teddy, those timeouts are going to be extremely crucial come the end of the game.
Oh, yeah. If it turns out to be, one-score game, Bluffton, they could look back on this and, wish they really had that timeout if, they're trying to be able to get one last chance and, I don't know, burn one here at the end of the third. Interesting call by, once again, two first-year head coaches here. And it looks like now Owls will be punting.
Back to punt it away, Rocco Denasi. Back to return is Andre Price for Bluffton. And not a long punt, but that ball will actually pop out right around the 20-yard line, maybe the 19. So job well done by Denasi. Pin them back just enough.
Yep.
Make the field long for Bluffton. And we've seen that here a good bit out of Denasi here in the first game of the season.
Yeah, he's done, a good job managing, what he could. Unfortunate on those, couple tough snaps, but, some growing pains with the special teams unit. But, they seem to have been able to fix that so far here in the second half.
So 1st and 10 on the 20-yard line for Blake Ryan and the Beaver offense. Tucker back in at running back for the Beavers. He's to the right of Ryan. Ryan takes the snap, hands it off to Tucker. Tucker comes near side to the 20, to the 25, and he will get past the defender to the 30, to the 35. He'll go out of bounds right around the 37-yard line. And once again, Malik Tucker, when we've seen him, he's produced.
Yeah, no, he has that real good speed. And, there he was able to cut to the outside and then turn it upfield on a dime and really show off that speed and, get some extra yards after obtaining the first down.
The young man had 111 yards in the first half, and that one right there, that was a gain of, I believe, 15 or 16. Quite the effort we've seen out of him tonight. But there on that play, stopped right away by Isaiah Mann on the carry, and that's going to be a loss of 2. Yeah,
Isaiah Mann's senior 5th-year captain, able to provide a good wrap there and shut Tucker down.
2nd and 12. Ryan in the shotgun. Tucker to his right. 4 wide receivers set, 2 on each side of the field. Bonte at the bottom of your screen. He's going to go down the middle of the field trying to find Kale Lee, but Lee not able to bring it in. Great coverage by none other than number 14 for that Kenyon defense and Daniel Gusevich.
Yeah, good job there by the freshman. Already had a couple important breakups here early. Gusevich playing some important minutes in his first collegiate game.
3rd and 12. Ryan will be back in the shotgun. Taviano in front is the H-back. Tucker to the right, and then running back. Ryan takes the snap, going downfield, and he will find Kale Lee for just enough for the first down. That's going to be a gain of about 14.
Really impressive throw there from Ryan. 3rd and 12. Poise in the pocket and delivers a nice strike over the middle.
And quick reset, and the pass is picked off by Cardoso. Cardoso right around the 43-yard line, moves up past midfield, and Cardoso takes a shot. Ball is loose. Looks like Cardoso lost it on the return. Bluffton claims that they have it back. But Cardoso, who picked off Ryan was trying to go to Bonte. And then Cardoso picks it off, but an offensive lineman in David Warfield just puts the smack on Cardoso. And they are trying, it looks like it's going to be Kenyon ball. We do have a player down out there just trying to get up on their own footing. Luckily, Mark Teeples and the Kenyon athletic trainers going out to make sure that Cardoso is okay. He took quite a hit.
Yeah, really good play by Cardoso, able to ball hawk and snag it, but definitely a little shaken up after that big hit. But wow, did he make an impact play there. And, you know, once again, making those turnovers, giving that back to the offense now right on the 50-yard line. This is where O'Leary will look to strike and, you know, try and put this game more out of reach and give us some insurance.
Third turnover of the game for Bluffton. And Kenyon has capitalized almost every time.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 from midfield for the Owls. Takes the snap. And play action. Going for Schnarry. Schnarry trying to come back, and a pie guy had his hands all over Schnarry on that play, trying to keep him away from the ball. He did, but there will be a flag on that, and it looks like it's going to be pass interference.
Yeah, and Andrew Schnarry, a deep threat downfield, streaking down the sideline. Really tough job for a pie guy on that, but, you know, we're going to get that first down and keep the chains moving. Great job by Schnarry being able to really force this Bluffton defense to work outside their comfort zone.
21 seconds to play here in the third quarter. 26-19 is still your score, folks. With Kenyon on top of Bluffton. Ball now up the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 for Kenyon. Takes the snap, hands it off to Provenza. Provenza up the middle and pushing his way forward. Gain of at least 5 for Provenza, maybe more. But that'll bring up a nice 2nd and 5, maybe 2nd and 6.
Yeah, good
for
job.
Jack Provenza.
Yeah, great job by Provenza trying to push forward, get that extra chunk yards. It looks like we'll tick down to the end of the third quarter. Definitely some work to do as the Beavers have cut the lead to you know, one-score game. So, you know, now with hopefully a red zone trip coming up, the Owls really have to capitalize here, try and put this one away.
Well, we have played 3. It is 26-19. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here on the Kenyon Sports Connection. It's a one-score lead. 26-19, Kenyon over Bluffton. We'll be right back. Provenza on the opening carry of the fourth quarter. Looks like he gains about a yard, brings up 3rd and 5 now for Kenyon. And we are now less than 15 minutes to go in this one, Teddy.
Yep.
Kenyon now threatening in Bluffton's territory.
Yeah, really good in the first half in the red zone, 3 for 3, and they're going to need to continue that trend here in the fourth quarter. Try and give themselves some extra padding in this lead.
3rd and 5. O'Leary in the shotgun. Provenza to his right. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Provenza. Provenza comes near side, and he is going to be stopped by Tyler Davis. Davis, who was matched up by the tight end in Breyer, was able to push past him and just got enough of his body onto Provenza to stop him from getting downfield. Actually lost a yard, brings up 4th and 6. And they're going to go for it.
a little bit, it seems like, outside of Denazy's range, and, I like the gamble here. O'Leary has been able to get these quick, 6, 7-yard completions. That's what he needs right here.
4th and 6. O'Leary takes the snap. Downfield, trying to find Breyer, and off of the tip, it just goes off of the hands, over the hands of Breyer. I don't know if Breyer knew the ball was necessarily coming to him when he turned around maybe a second too late. But man, if that ball would have been right there, he would have had that. That would have been 6. Yeah,
I mean, he just had Green in front of him. Just the pressure was brought. O'Leary had to try and get it out quick just for a quick dunk, and unfortunate now. And the defense is really gonna have to step up here and put their foot down and keep this lead.
1st and 10 for Bluffton from their own 31-yard line. Off of the turnover, that's a pretty decent field position for the Beavers. Ryan takes the snap, pump fakes. He's looking downfield. He's trying to find something. He's going to take off himself on the far side. He's going to get past the 30 out to the 35. And that's where he'll go out of bounds, is at the 35-yard line is Blake Ryan.
Yeah, good job there by Michael Bongiorno, able to force him outside, not let him get upfield. He's had a pretty strong day today for the Owls.
2nd and 6 for Bluffton. Stoner to the right of Ryan in the shotgun. Ryan takes the snap, hands it off to Stoner. Stoner moving forward, but immediately met by Daryl Shantz.
Yeah, getting right into his face and coming downhill quick. Shantz, a top tackler last year, and once again proving that he is nothing to be messed with in the middle.
3rd and 6. Ryan in the shotgun. Stoner goes in motion. Ryan looking right down the middle of the field. He finds Kale Lee. Lee gets just enough for the first down. Lino there to make the stop, but it was just a little too late. Got enough for the first down. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Bluffton at their own 43. Quick snap to Stoner. Stoner goes right at the middle of the field. He's going to be stopped around the 47-yard line. It was a very up-tempo play right off of the first down, and I think that's why Stoner was able to jump through that hole the way he did.
Yeah, quick offense here from the Beavers, trying to get something sparked up and tie this ball game up here with just about 12 left on the clock. It'll be interesting to see the approach they take for pace the rest of this drive.
Takes the snap. Ryan down the middle of the field for Lee. Off the play action and just in and out of his hands. Good job by Gusevich there to be on top of Kale Lee and knock that ball away.
Yeah, Gusevich once again. We've been calling his name a lot today. Important minutes for a freshman.
A lot of first-year guys really getting their opportunity today.
Yep.
Takes the snap. Ryan going down middle of the field trying to find McLaurin. And it will go in and out of the hands of the tight end. Who else but Michael Lino there?
There goes that man, captain, all NCAC. He is a true athlete out there, just making plays, flying from sideline to sideline, breaking stuff up in the middle. Lino's having himself a day.
What did Santana Moss say about 20 years ago? Big-time players make big-time plays?
Yes, sir.
That's what I thought. Sir. So big-time players make big-time plays, ladies and gentlemen. 11:52 to play here in this game. 26-19. Bumgardner with the punt away for Bluffton. Back to return is Kim. It'll bounce back to the 30-yard line off the punt from Bluffton, and it will be a great field position starting out for the Kenyon Owls, where they're now in a position where if they can try to trim off some of this clock, take about, if you can take 5 to 6 minutes off this clock, that would be ideal. And just try to move the ball up and down the field, especially with the running game and just those quick in and out passes that we've been seeing so far.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to have, Julius Thompson out there. Looks like Drake Lewis is going to be on the sideline the rest of the game in crutches and in a boot. So, hope he has a speedy recovery, as he had a great first half and, a great freshman year, and definitely tough to see him on the sideline now, but still supporting his teammates.
Well, we had one back show up. Obviously, Drake Lewis show up as a freshman. Maybe we'll see the same out of Julius Thompson as a freshman this year.
Yes.
On that carry, no gain, but it brings up now 2nd and 10. O'Leary takes the snap in the shotgun, hands it off to Thompson. Thompson has a little bit of room in front of him. And before being dragged down by number 35, Keenan Ivory. He gained about 6 yards, so that brings up 3rd and 4 for Kenyon.
And you can see Thompson just has that little twitchy, able to find the holes, quickness that is really rare and really exciting to see out of a freshman. You can see how Coach Good and the rest of this offensive coaching staff can really utilize him well this season.
No, you're a Bears fan. Reminds me a little bit of Tariq Cohen.
I am indeed.
Pass down the middle of the field on the near side of that hash to Zach Kim. Kim brings it in at the 40. That's going to be just enough for a Kenyon first down. And those are the things you need to do when you're trying to milk some of this clock, is you let your run game do some of its work. You pass it 5-10 yards up, wherever you can on the sides, wherever that needs to work, and you have really trusty receivers in Schnarry, Murray, and Kim that you can go to.
Yeah, Kim's been really good so far. 5 catches for 83 yards on the day. He has been really fantastic for O'Leary, just able to get some of those deep connections as well as some of those dink and dunks just to get the chains moving.
Thompson followed the left hash mark on that one, moved up to the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. And just like that, Kenyon continuing to trim out some of that clock. Under 10 minutes to go in this one, folks. The 7-point lead for Kenyon. 26-19 is your score.
Yeah, definitely going to hope for a slow, methodical drive, able to eat this clock.
Thompson in the backfield. O'Leary takes the snap. Play action over to Murray. Murray brings it in. Still has not been brought down. And he will go down now around the 47-yard line. Wonder if, it looks like he's going to be maybe at the 48.
Yeah, really good job there by Murray, able to get up and grab that ball. That was, a pretty, that could be a dangerous pass, out to the flat, outside the numbers, if a corner gets a jump on that. But Murray was able to get himself in great position there and snag it.
3rd and 3. O'Leary in the shotgun. Looks over to head coach Ian Good for the final play. Here on 3rd down. Not the final play, but the play to here on 3rd down. Hands it off to Thompson. Thompson moves forward, gains 2, and he will be dropped at midfield.
Just about a yard, it looks like. If he, just reached a little more, maybe by his senior year he'll be there.
Brings up 4th and 1, and Kenyon going right for it. Hands it off to Thompson. Thompson's going to squeak back in, and he is going to be short of the first down marker. Trying to catch the defense kind of on their heels a little bit, and Thompson got away from the first tackler, and then he just kind of got caught up in that pile and ended up short of the first down marker. Now we're in a position, 8:37 to play. It's a 7-point deficit for Bluffton at 26-19, and they've got great field position right at midfield.
Yeah, Blake Ryan, this is where you get the bills paid, and you got your top receivers out there. I wouldn't be surprised if they try and go to Tucker here early, try and get the chains moving. That's been pretty successful here in the second half.
Ryan takes the snap, hands it off to – no, he's going to keep it. On the play action down the middle of the field, tried to find Lee, but he led him just a bit too much on that one. If he would have been about a yard or 2 more behind on that pass, Lee probably would be in the end zone right now.
Yeah, really good sell on that play action, able to hit Lee, but, just a little off on the execution. That just kind of comes from, first game of the season, still getting chemistry, with a second-year quarterback.
2nd and 10. Ryan in the shotgun. Tucker to the right. Takes the snap. Hands it off to Tucker. Tucker right up the middle of the field. He will go past the 45. He'll be dropped down right around the 43-yard line. That'll be a gain of 7 and brings up 3rd and short.
Yeah, good job there by Caress to stop him from going big.
Ryan moving quickly. Takes the snap. Going down the middle of the field. Gets Lee for a gain of 5. That'll be enough for a first down. Ball will be spotted at the 39-yard line. And 1st and 10 for Bluffton. Up-tempo coming from the Beavers. Ryan in the shotgun takes the snap. He's going to hand it off to Tucker. Tucker takes the whole left side. And he will be dropped down right around the 37-yard line. They might drop him at the spot him at the 38. Let's see here. Gain of 1. And that will be 2nd and 9 here.
Yeah, Owls defense really going to have to get that bend, don't break approach here.
2nd and 9. Ryan in the shotgun. Hands it off to Stoner. Stoner tries to get away from a would-be tackler, but none other than number 50 for Kenyon, Luke Harris there to bring down Stoner.
Yeah, great job by Caress, his second year. Playing some good minutes here, able to stuff that Beaver run attack. Great job there by Caress.
Caress doing a great job bringing down Stoner. Brings up 3rd and 9. 3rd and long for the Beavers. Ryan in the shotgun. 3 wide receiver set. There are 4 wide receiver set. 3 on the far side, 1 on the near. Takes the snap. Ryan looking down the middle of the field. Tried to find Taviano, the tight end, but it went out in front of the hands of Taviano. Brings up 4th and long.
And a great job there by Andy Canonical. Able to bring that pressure. Not let Ryan feel comfortable in the pocket. Garrison's giving him some love right now because he was really making Ryan uncomfortable. A great job once again by this Owls defensive front.
And they're going to go for it. Ball on the 38-yard line of Kenyon. 4th and 9. Ryan will be in the shotgun. Stoner to his left. 4 wide receivers split, 2 on each side of the field. Ryan takes the snap. Looks downfield. And it will go away from the hands of not only Andre Price, but also Kale Lee, and that will be a turnover on downs for Bluffton. Kenyon will take over at their own 38-yard line.
Yeah, great job there on the coverage on the far side. This defense, they were tested and they stood up. Now it is time for the offense, hopefully, to chew some more clock and put this one to bed for a hopeful Owls win.
26-19 is the score. 6:54 to play here in the game. O'Leary will be in the shotgun. Provenza in the backfield. Takes the snap. Hands off to Provenza. Provenza finds a hole up the middle, and he turns what looked to be no gain into a gain of about 5.
Yeah, great scamper there from Provenza. Able to just do a little scoop over the trenches and get it. So it's now a nice 2nd and 5 for the Owls and keep that clock ticking.
6:30 and counting. 2nd and 5. And the play clock is also clicking down, but O'Leary doing a good job of taking his time and getting the team to the line. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to Provenza once again. Provenza spins his way forward. Tyler Davis brings him down at around the 37-yard line. That'll be a gain of 4, brings up now 3rd and 1. And now the clock is under 6 minutes to go. O'Leary taking his time. Gets the play call. Knows that there's still plenty of time on that play clock too. O'Leary in the shotgun. The snap. Provenza spinning forward, and they're going to mark him where he needs to be for the 1st down.
And a great block there by Sean Goodman, able to just give Provenza enough room to be able to inch forward and get that 1st down.
Allowed for that second effort from Provenza to just get that 1st down on the 49-yard line. Play action. O'Leary going near side of the field. Murray comes back for it, and he gets it, brings it in around the 21-yard line. A big 1st down play.
And Murray is really having a great game here to start off this season, showing some big play and some great hands there. The body control to come back on that one and snag it in is not easy, but he made it look great.
30-yard gain on that pass and catch from O'Leary to Murray. And that brings up 1st and 10. Actually, a gain of 29. Ball marked at the 22-yard line of Bluffton. And Kenyon now in a perfect position to just let that clock tick away. 5 seconds on the play clock. O'Leary in the shotgun. Now 3 seconds. O'Leary takes the snap just in time. And Provenza dropped down in the backfield. That's going to be a loss of about 2. And bring up 2nd and 12.
Yeah, definitely looked like a little too long on that play after the big catch downfield. Gonna hopefully try and reset here, chew some more clock, and make it a more manageable 3rd down.
4:18 to play. O'Leary looks over. Still 20 seconds on the play clock. Plenty of time. O'Leary, now 10 seconds on the play clock. In the shotgun, takes the snap, hands it off to Provenza. Provenza follows his offensive line, moves forward. He will gain of about a yard. And that brings up 3rd and 11. And at this point, are you in a position where do you trust Rocco Denesi?
You know, I think that, you know, Denesi has shown that he can hit kicks, but it's a total operation. It's about the snap, it's about
Right.
the hole, and it's about the kick. And that's definitely been, you know, not, I don't know as how much confidence Coach Good has in that right now. And, you know, in your first ball game, you know, you want to take the easy points and give yourself that 2-score lead. But, you know, with the way that O'Leary's been playing, if you can get this to a 4th and short, I don't mind them going for it.
Denesi has shown the boot that he can do it, but here's 3rd and long. O'Leary going far side on the play action, and just in and out of the hands of Andrew Schnarry. Up high guy doing a great job there on the coverage of Schnarry to knock that ball away. Just got his hand right in where that ball was coming. And that brings up 4th and long for Kenyon.
Wow, and no sign of the field goal unit coming on. So even with this 4th and 11, they're going to go for it. A definite roll of the dice, but a big show of confidence in O'Leary and this offensive unit.
4th and 11. O'Leary takes the snap. Play action. Going near side for Murray. Murray has it. Did he bring it in? Touchdown, Kenyon! On 4th and 11 from the 23. The play action from O'Leary into the corner of the end zone to none other than Finn Murray.
Are you kidding me? Finn Murray, have a day, son. Oh, my. The one-handed snag, the monster grab. Finn Murray doing it all today.
Not only did he bring it in on his fingertips in the other on the far corner, but he brings it in with someone basically blanketed all over him on the near corner. My goodness, Finn Murray, the extra point is up, and it is good. And just like that, a 1-score game turned into a 2-score game with only 3 minutes to play. 4th and 11. Ian Good, head coach, believed in his quarterback, believed in his offense. And just like that, O'Leary to Murray, senior to senior, touchdown.
Finn Murray's having himself a day. This kid can flat out play. 8 receptions, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns, both of which immaculate grabs. Immaculate. Yes. This kid has been doing it all, and he's been, wow. Just, he came to play this senior year. He wanted it. He wanted it.
And he's also all-conference in lacrosse, correct?
He is one of the truly greatest athletes. You know, Finn Barr's a good lad.
Man, he definitely showing his athleticism here today.
Yep.
And a senior leader, not only for this program, but the men's lacrosse program.
Yeah, just named the captain. He's big time. He's big time.
3 minutes to go here in this one. 33-19 is your score. Denesi set to kick it away. And he does. Andre Price brings it in at around the 3-yard line. He'll come back around the 10, up to the 15 on the near side to the 20, and brought down almost right away.
Sean Goodman on the play, making those impact plays on special team. A great job getting down there on the kick, and, you know, able to, this is going to be a tough drive now. Going to have to march down the field 80 yards for this Beaver offense. Great performance here by the Owls offense. So it looks like we might have a player down for the Beavers.
Well, then, yeah, it looks like we got a couple of players down here. So we're going to take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. 2:53 to play in this one. 33-19 is your score. We'll be right back. Well, folks, 2:53 to go. It is Bluffton offense on the field. Ryan in the shotgun, 33-19. Ryan goes near side, finds Cummings. Cummings catches it, turns around, goes out of bounds right around the 27-28-yard line. Gain of about 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
And now, we were talking about it earlier. At the end of the third quarter, Bluffton burned a timeout. Now that pretty valuable with just 2:30 left, and they're going to have to mount a 14-point comeback. They're going to have to go quick.
Ryan down over on the near side finds Cummings once again. That'll go out of bounds around the 43-44-yard line. That'll be another first down for the Beavers, which is what we're going to see a lot of. Just quick passing catch going up and down the field. They're just going to be in that position.
Yeah, great job by Cummings to get out of bounds and really get out and stop the clock.
Ryan, 1st and 10 from the 44. Takes the snap. Looking near side. He's going to pass it in. Did he get it to McLaurin? He did bring it in. So McLaurin's going to – that was a really tough catch by McLaurin. And that ball will go out of bounds right at midfield, so that'll be a gain of 6, brings up 2nd and 4.
And this clock is ticking down. I'm not quite sure what the holdup is. This Beaver team has got to start making some moves.
1:42 and counting to play. 2nd and 4. Ball at midfield. Ryan, the snap. Down the middle to McLaurin. Got him. Leno brings him down. Michael Leno brings him down. It's going to be another first down for the Beavers.
Yeah, good job by Leno, able to wrap him up in the middle of the field.
So now Ryan trying to move the ball as quick as possible. Under 90 seconds to play. Flag comes out. Ryan pushed left side. Finds Price. Price goes out of bounds at around the 21, maybe 20-yard line. There is a flag on the play. Waiting to see what that was.
Looks.
And we're going to get a call from the lead official here, and it's going to be offsides on the defense. And those will be things that head coach Ian Good will want to work on.
Yeah, definitely, over the next week before their matchup against Kalamazoo away, those are some of the small things that they're definitely going to want to fix, before they head to Kalamazoo next weekend.
1st and 10 from Kenyon's 21. Ryan in the shotgun, forced left. Ryan, it gets past a defender, and he is going to scamper his way out of bounds at around the 3-yard line. Made about 3 defenders miss in the process, but now he has just turned it's a 1st and goal situation for Bluffton.
Yeah, we haven't seen Ryan run much today, but when he needed to there, he was able to get the job done and put this team in scoring position.
Takes the snap, hands it off to Tucker. Tucker going left side. Tucker will scamper into the end zone for a touchdown. Now that touchdown would have been a much harder to take as a Kenyon fan if that last touchdown to Finn Murray didn't happen.
Yeah, no, it just shows the importance, once again, going back, these timeouts, just 2 left. So, it'll be interesting to see whether Bluffton goes for the onside kick here after the extra point, or whether, they go deep, but then, only 2 timeouts. Kenyon hopefully will try and run out the clock.
Snap, hold the kick. It is up, and it is good from Bumgardner. The extra point is good. It is back to a 7-point game. 33-26 is your score. 1 minute and 3 seconds to play in this one, and it really all comes down to this next kickoff.
Yeah.
Are we going to get, like you just mentioned, are we going to get an onside kick situation? Are we going to get kind of a bloop kick situation, a line drive? Where are they going to go with this, especially knowing that they only have 2 timeouts in their pocket, and if Kenyon does get the ball, if they get a first down, it's pretty much over.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, they look back to that timeout in the third quarter and really wish they had that still in their back pocket. Looks like Kenyon's going to be bringing out the hands team, and looks like they will be setting up for an onside kick. Everybody front center. Got Goodman, Murray, Leno.
Kim.
Yep, Kim, Provenza, all their, best hands guys need them now.
Only one that is deep is Schnarry.
Yep. In case they try to go.
Right. So Bumgardner, ball falls off the tee there. So we will see what the all HCAC football and baseball player from Bluffton can do. And the onside kick. Ball is loose, and that looks to be Zach Kim. Zach Kim pops out of nowhere and comes up with that ball, brings it in, and now Kenyon has possession. It'll be marked at around the 41-yard line with 1:02 to play. And we can only imagine Bluffton is going to use both of their timeouts in this situation.
Yeah.
But if Kenyon can move the ball, then it's over.
Yeah, once that clock hits zeros, Kenyon will be bringing out Julius Thompson and just try and run this one to the ground.
Takes the snap, hands it off to Thompson. Thompson forward, up that right hash.
Yep, all about ball security at this point.
Absolutely. There for Bluffton to bring him down, number 10 in Loudon Solbeamer. Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 in this situation. Timeout used. Now 58 seconds to go. 33-26 is your score. And, I mean, you can imagine Ian Good's going to just continue to run the ball until there's a situation where he does not need to.
Indeed, yeah. I think looks like they got Provenza in the huddle right now. More of a power back. It'll be interesting to see who they hold on to here. It looks like Provenza's going to trot out. Probably trust the senior just a little more to just be able to hold on to it, fall forward.
And they may be in a position where they just go to kneel it.
Yeah.
O'Leary takes it back, and now he'll kneel down.
Yeah, took some time there. Getting a little chippy here between the trenches. They've been at it all day.
So lost about 3 yards on that kneel.
Yeah, pretty good job today from the O-line for Kenyon. O'Leary's had decent amount of time on the day, able to throw 302 yards on 22 for 36.
That's a pretty good day.
Pretty impressive for O'Leary, as well as Finn Murray with the 2 big scores. They've been really impressive here in their debut to their senior season.
54 seconds left, 3rd and 11. Bluffton officially out of their timeouts.
Yeah.
So now you got to imagine that we're in a situation where, I mean, you got to think that you just are going to kneel it down and try to run it out, or what do you do in that situation?
Yeah, it looks like they're bringing Provenza back out just to looks like they're just going to kneel it again. I think at this point they'll tick it down. It's 54 seconds, so they'll just have about 24 seconds left. Or no, excuse me, only about like 10 seconds, because now the play clock will reset.
Exactly. So there will be a little bit of time there. At 4th and 14.
At this point, Bluffton will only have a Hail Mary attempt or some side of trick and ladder.
Or will Kenyon just snap it and just try to run it out?
Run it out, yeah. Hope nothing goes awry.
So you're right. We'll be at just about 10 seconds.
Probably too much time for O'Leary to just scramble without, trying anything too risky.
Right. I mean, at that point, do you just take the snap and just try to, run around?
Yeah.
Or do you punt it away?
Yeah. So just down to 6 seconds, actually. Okay. So
down to 6.
Yeah, 6. I mean, there's definitely been some issues with, I don't think you try and punt it here. I don't know if the snap has been confident enough for Coach Good to try and do that. even though, that could be the safest option otherwise.
Well, it could also be the safest option just to snap it to O'Leary in the shotgun and just kind of let him,
run
around.
and sit, hopefully,
Yeah.
without getting them too close for, a Hail Mary or something along those lines.
So now it's actually back to 9 seconds.
Okay, yeah, back to 9.
I thought that 6 was a little
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
Right. So just to catch you up, everyone, 33-26 is your score. Kenyon has the lead by 1 touchdown and an extra point. They now are in a situation where it is 4th and, I believe, 19 now. 4th and 19. And Kenyon, all they need to do is try to run off these next 9 seconds on 4th down. O'Leary will be in the shotgun. Takes the snap. And he's looking far side. He's going to throw it up. And it is going to go out of bounds. And was there a flag? There is a flag, actually. With 3 seconds to play, as the ball went out of bounds, there was a flag.
It looks like it was way in the backfield, right around where O'Leary was. I mean, if that's a roughing the passer, I mean, Bluffton doesn't have much of a shot left, but, that's a tough way to end the game.
Right.
If this is the call that I'm just judging based on where the flag was thrown.
Coach Good talking to the officials.
Looks like roughing the passer, and
so now, are we just going to? I think we might just be redoing 4th down here.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to head into
Right.
victory formation.
They declined. They declined the penalty because they get to replay 4th down now.
Yep.
Or they. Okay. So they accepted the penalty. Now 4th and 12. And O'Leary, all he's got to do is run out 3 seconds, and he does. And that's the game. And what a game we had here today to open the season, huh, Teddy?
Yeah, I mean, a great first Owls win. First win under the belt for Ian Good. He's going to be really proud of these guys out there, especially great performance from quarterback captain Ryan O'Leary.
100%. O'Leary just tremendous in his performance here today. We also saw Finn Murray stand on his head, Andrew Schnari do what he does, Zach Kim come up with some big plays, and then the running back unit, just tremendous work out of Drake Lewis. Hope he's going to be okay.
Yeah.
Drac Provenza, and also Julius Thompson, who we saw a little bit out of and did an incredible job, but just a tremendous job. If you're Matt Nardo, there are things to be excited about if you're Bluffton.
Yeah.
Obviously, Blake Ryan can zip the ball up and down the field. Continue to work on the chemistry with he and his pass catchers, but Malik Tucker and Kenyon Stoner are a legitimately two-headed monster in the backfield.
Yeah, really good mix of speed and power there on the Bluffton's front. But, definitely a very exciting first win for the Owls in this 2022 season.
100%, absolutely. If you wouldn't mind, kind of give us some game stats here as the final score once again, 33-26. As we're going to go to the live stats page just to see some final things and wrap up all that information for you. But once again, great start for Kenyon. Their first season opening win since 2019. Their first home opener win since 2019 for the season opener. 2016 for the home opener. Yeah,
able to avenge that loss, 20-0. A season debut at Bluffton in 2012. Now today, O'Leary with 145 QBR, 22 for 37, 2 touchdowns, took care of the ball. No fumbles, no interceptions, was able to have that really great run to spark the offense early. Provenza led the team on the day for 57 yards and a touchdown, as well as Finn Murray, a massive day. I'd say player of the game, 106 yards, 2 touchdowns. Him and O'Leary did a great job through the air.
100%. And then on the defensive side, big credit goes out to Daryl Shands, as well as
Michael Lino with 14 tackles, Daryl Shands with 10, Bongiorno with 7. A really good performance from their top players. And, some younger guys, The big takeaway coming from Jalen Cardoso, really good stuff, and being able to get those takeaways really helped win them this ball game.
Jason Gardner,
Yep.
Gusevich,
Yep.
both of those guys came up huge. Isaiah Mann, Jack Bollig,
Yeah.
Cole Garrison, Andy Canonico. I mean, really, it was a team effort
Yeah.
on the defensive side.
Yeah.
Everybody showed up. Everybody played a great game. They limited their mistakes.
Totally.
They showed up when turnovers needed to be made. Everything clicked today for Kenyon. They learned some things they're going to take into next week when they go to Coach Good's alma mater, Kalamazoo College up there in Michigan.
Yeah, definitely an exciting game next week as the Owls will look to improve to 2-0. Definitely some things to work on like we talked about. Some of the penalties not totally there. Some questions on special teams about, getting that process down with punts. That was tough. But definitely some very promising signs in the first game under Coach Ian Good.
Well, it's a new coach, a new name, a new era.
Yes.
For Kenyon Owls football, ladies and gentlemen. For Teddy Kamen, I'm Kurt Ashcraft. Thank you all so much for joining us on the broadcast. We truly appreciate it. For any further information about Kenyon College athletics coming up, go to athletics.kenyon.edu. Final score for McBride Field, 33 for Kenyon, 26 for Bluffton. Owls start out 1-0. Time to get excited. Again, for Teddy Kamen, I'm Kurt Ashcraft. Thank you all for joining us here on the Kenyon Sports Connection. And above all else, go Owls.